trust myself. I don't even need no help. Did it by myself, I don't need no help. Tryna stack money like books on the shelf.
Hundreds in the bag, got me feeling like the man. Shorty body hustling in the summer on the sand. Way she's working for it, got me feeling like the man. Shorty body hustling in the summer on the sand.
Did it by myself like a selfie. Nobody try to help me. Came to the club with an island girl. I'ma take it to the crib and let me buy you pearls.
Did it by myself, no one helped me, yeah. Now these bitches want a selfie. I like big gold chains, I like big gold rings. Let me take it to the crib and let me buy you things.
Fell in love with an island girl. I told her only time will tell.
She likes to ride in the ice as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell.
Did it by myself like a selfie, yeah. Nobody try to help me, yeah.
She likes the ice and I ride as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell. Big dog status, two-tone paddock. Stacks in the crib, I got a two-floor attic.
Got a two-floor attic, got your girl in the attic. But I'ma bring her right back, dude, don't panic, I'm savage. And nigga, if it's beef, we can manage.
I know a couple guys who walk around with automatics. I got big dog status, I ain't playing, I ain't average. I'ma leave you in static, I'ma leave you in static.
Fell in love with an island girl. I told her only time will tell.
She likes the ice and I ride as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell.
Fell in love with an island girl. Yeah. I told her only time will tell.
She likes the ride and the ice as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell.
Take note.
Tino, babe.
Yo, Tino, he'll get his dome pop. Satin blue on his whip, but he ain't no cop. Don't stop, spray up his motor till it smokes up. Cause what I bought for insurance, I have it wrote off, you joker. Suck on your mum and take note, cause the foreign ring up in his grill. Like grandma stovetop, don't flop. Fuck up the game, like this was Roblox. Oh gunner, running this field, I'm for your walk up. Drum roll, load up a cannon and give her more shots. I put your face on a beam, now you're Zordon. Treat you like an old sketchbook, you'll get drawn on. I lead your girl from the back, I'm that raw blood. Wait, who the fuck feels they could do me something? I'll roll up in your ends with a toolie busting. 32 ugly as shit, like Miss Rooney's husband. Somebody cut me a deal, I'm just too disgusting. Niggas think they next in line, but they ain't doing nothing. Mask on, metal in hand, Freddy Krueger's coming. Tools all up in your home, I'm here to fix the plumbing. House blown, toaster run, leak gas from your oven. Diol on your girlfriend's face, and she best get to sucking. Head game resemble my dad, cause it was good for nothing. Yeah, I'm still vegan, but I'm down for beef. Niggas think they slick with a dialect, but talk is cheap. Watch your mouth, little nigga, because I roll with heat. Top said there's no returns, and I see no receipt. I put your boy in the back, like he was groceries. Riding round with the burner boy, in case I find any extendo. Licking up shots, until it overheats. No mask, did it barefaced, just so they know it's me. Eyes closed, chest wide open, heart surgery. Usher said, just let it burn, let's make it third degree. Niggas think everything's jokes, until you shoot his queen. Shot was funny as shit, it barely missed the beam. Wax on, then wax off, to leave the burner clean. Then open up the Uber app to flee the murder scene. Waving a stick will make them levitate. I raise a toast in the air, let's celebrate. See a couple holding a blade, like it's wedding day. And yous can leave with a slash, just like wedding cake. Bitches on snap in their snacks. Oh no you ain't, know your place. Worked up flawless, you look like bellyache. Beat my dick all off in the face, and let it detonate. All facts, just ask your mum, she'll demonstrate. Damn right babes, I'm a jerk, just let it marinate. I gave it a beat like I was Penfold. And some retarded head, my tongue's mental. Babes, if you die then you die, cause you was meant to. Nigga, all I do is draw, I'm a pencil. Run up on you niggas like the rent's due. Dude, screwed, if I see food, you're on the menu. Your homies have to find the Dragon Balls to resurrect you. Fuck it, you niggas can all hate. I'm better than all of you niggas I don't rate. If your girl's fit, 4+4, she'll get 8. I'm a chiropractor back, just setting them all straight.
Yes, people, we are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. So for another edition of the Manchester United Manchester City podcast, where we discuss all things in regards to both Manchester clubs' different fortunes this weekend, with Manchester City losing yet again at Villa Park to Aston Villa. They traveled terribly there, so they lost. Did Pep get it wrong with the lineup? Are they too reliant on Haaland? Can they actually win the league title? We will be discussing all of these things plus more. But on the red side of Manchester, it's actually all going well. As you can see from the title, people the titles underneath actually, can Manchester United win 4 games in a row? Let me repeat that. Can Manchester United win 4 games in a row after beating Brighton 4-2 at Old Trafford? So please keep all your comments, all your questions, Manchester United or Manchester City related, please, people. Veta will be here very, very shortly as well. Make sure, though, whether you're watching this live right now or watching this back after, hit the like button on the video. So important you lot do that. Hit the like button on the video. Make sure you share this out across all the socials as well. Yes, it's flawless at Sarcasm City TV, at Sarcasm City TV. Yes, it's flawless on Twitter /Instagram, everywhere else also. And on top of those 2 things, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell as well. And as always, man, big up everyone supporting Sarcasm City TV, because you lot are absolute real ones, man. Supporting Sarcasm City TV, or everyone who's supporting Sarcasm City TV extra YouTube channel as well, and the gaming channel as well. You lot are absolute real ones. And those 2 tunes there at the start as well. Jody featuring J North, Island Girl. Links in the comment section. That's Jody featuring J North, Island Girl, people. Shout out to my guy Jody. Shout out J North. And the other one's an unreleased track from the Click. My bro Scorps, you know, because you lot hear me say Take Note. So Scorps is 3 of us. And Scorps is one of the members of Take Note. And that was an unreleased track, people. But big up to everyone in the chat already. Shout out to TJ. Big up Flawless and Vader. Big up to Daz Gaming. TJ already said can't wait to hear the excuses. Big up Sai. Also, yo, man, big up everyone supporting, man. Everyone in the chat. But we'll get to it. Of course, we're going to start with City. And the man is here himself, man. One of Canada's best ever exports. My like Vaya Games TV is in the building. What are you saying, Vaya?
Yo. Oh, let me turn off my monitor here.
Okay.
Yo, what it do, people? What it do? Flawless. Another week. I gotta say, you look good. You look good. Those of you listening on the platforms, you gotta get over to YouTube, all right? Get over to YouTube. See my man Flawless. Looking nice today, smiling. Couple wins. Man looks younger. I gotta say, he looks younger. You gotta tune into YouTube. Subscribe. Drop a like, drop a comment, be a part of the show. We got a lot to discuss.
Yes.
And you know what? You gotta be on YouTube, because I don't join shows regular. I've never been one to do things regular. So tune in, subscribe.
Vader Games.
Vader Games in the building, man. What it do? What you got going on?
Fair. I see you out there in the red and white. You know what I'm saying? Repping the Canadian colors.
Big game today. Listen. We gotta, you zip it up and you see the maple leaf. You know what I mean? You gotta do it right. So we repping today. Tough loss last night. Not gonna make any excuses. The World Series, nothing's given. Nothing's given. It's earned. But yeah, it's gonna be such an important game, man. We got to do it. But we're here to talk about Manchester City.
Yes.
And in addition to talking about Manchester City, we got to talk United.
Of course.
And as we talk United, as we talk about the whole scope of the EPL, we'll address the movements that are happening out there. I think you mentioned TJ. TJ makes me laugh, man. Yeah, TJ makes me laugh because this is many Arsenal fans make me laugh because this is the same fan base. These are the same guys that are like, Arteta's not good enough. These guys are saying, I wanted Arteta out years ago. And these guys are now all flexing about winning this Prem. I'm laughing. I'm laughing at it. But listen, where do you want to start? Where do you want to start?
Yo, it's only right, man. Birmingham, we starting in the Midlands. Aston Villa 1, Manchester City 0. Your thoughts? Because if I remember correctly, you put out a tweet about people complaining about the lineup, correct?
Oh, absolutely.
That was you. All right,
yeah,
so you put out a tweet about the lineup. People complaining about the lineup. Were they justified in their complaints about the lineup, in your opinion, after you've seen the performance and the result?
You're justified in your complaints after the fact.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like
after the fact, you're justified.
If it goes well, you're saying, hey, you was wrong. So if it goes well, then you were wrong.
But Flawless, we know. Flawless, we know. Listen, the Platinum Show. We know that when you put out those tweets, when people put out those comments like, they're quick to respond. You see it. People are in your chat when they're right, they're back. But when they're wrong, they're ghost.
Yes, that is very, very,
So-
that is very, very true. Yeah.
So I'm just posting with regards to any starting 11 that the manager has 38 games just in the Prem alone to manage.
Absolutely.
He's got players to deal with. If any of us as fans think it's so simple, if any of us
You're
as fans
breaking
think
boxes
it's
as
so simple, it is so simple to just pick the best Form 11, and that's how you manage game. No, it's not.
No,
like
of course, there's times and everything to rotate, but I don't think that was the time to rest those two wide players. I think if you have the exact same performance and he starts Marmoush and Cherky, there's less criticism of him.
It's not, but see, that's just it. It's not. This is where we need to go beyond the criticism of him. He's
All right,
a
then
manager
let's-
with 38 weeks to deal with.
Absolutely.
He's trying to find combination. So the reason why I had to tweet what I tweeted is because I was confused. I was perplexed. I was in wonder of that 11. So I was like,
Yes. So you didn't like the 11 as well. If you're
it's not a matter of liking the 11.
But I'm
Don't
asking you,
no,
do
don't
you
place
like-
don't. I don't like when
I'm
you
asking
place the
you-
words. I don't like when you
No,
put
I
the
didn't
words
say
in like
word.
that.
I asked you. I said, did you like the 11?
I didn't judge the 11. So in all fairness, I didn't judge the 11. I can't say yes. I can't say no. I don't judge the 11, and I don't. But I watched and I looked at it and I was like,
You're a special kind, man.
oh my god, flawless. Come on now. I didn't judge the 11, but I was like,
Judge the 11 is great, yo.
what's
That
Pep
is
doing with
fantastic.
this? I was like, what's Pep doing with this? Because again, the combination of the changes, right? I was very surprised to see him decide to put Gavardio as a starting left back. That surprised
Who
me.
did you want to see at left back?
I've been so accustomed to seeing O'Reilly, academy player. He's a
So would
midfield
you have
player.
picked, or if you're the manager, would you have went with O'Reilly?
I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know because, again, I don't have the privy of being on the training pitch.
Okay, of the information you have then. So we're just going off
All
the
I have,
information you have.
all the information I had was of the previous game,
from games
and
from games.
and this is why,
That's all.
and this is
And
why I
obviously,
yeah.
you can add
So
in the
going off the
opposition
previous
as well.
game,
Yeah.
previous game, I didn't see Gavardio play at left back.
Mm-hmm.
I saw Gavardio. I mean, I'm expecting him to play centrally. But this is why I calm down. This is why I'm a little chill. This is why I do get in these back and forths with my own Manchester City fan base.
I get
because
I ain't a City fan and I'm ready to get in the back and forth. But go on, carry on as you were.
because I say this all the time. It can't just be so simple. It can't just be, oh, they played good last week. They're gonna play they're gonna
it
play
can
again
be-
this week.
Of course, there's variables
but,
on a week.
But this is
week
why
basis.
and I'm not challenging you, but this is why I'm talking about the entire starting 11. Oh, if he does that in a few positions, I kind of get that. You asked me, was I surprised with Gavardio? I was surprised, but I'm also
so
thinking.
let's go there then. What in the 11 was you shocked by? There we'll go there. We get in there eventually. So Donnarumma in goal makes sense. You said Vardiol at fullback. What about Nunes at right back? Did that shock?
Nah, Nunes at right back. That's calm.
Okay, cool.
That's calm.
Diaz and Stones, no shock there.
Diaz
Okay.
is calm. Stones,
Surprised?
I am surprised because
Okay,
again,
so that's-
if he were to play Stones, maybe he decides to drop Gavardio. I don't know. Give him some rest. Maybe he decides to drop Diaz and maybe do a Gavardio and Stone center. This is the thing with regards to what he was doing. I was like, I don't know, but
Sounded very sluttish at Liverpool, but go on, carry on as you were.
don't be disrespectful.
No, in regards to the I don't know what.
No,
he's
you're
doing.
being disrespectful.
Liverpool fans
You're
say
lucky
that.
my phone just rang, so I'm not going to deal with. Let me 1 second. Let me deal with
That's
this.
the
You're
universe
lucky.
telling
You're
you
lucky.
I'm right.
No,
You
you're
know what I'm
lucky.
saying?
That's the universe telling you.
Yeah. You're lucky. Hype. About to pick up 3 points, mate. It's a joke, man. Make sure you subscribe to his channel, man. Veta Games TV. Subscribe to Sarcasm City TV Action. We're going to carry on, people. Don't worry. We're going to get to it. Nephew, I see you in the chat as well. Because here the thing is, you say, nah, the lineup weren't the issue. We just got tactically smoked by Emery again. Obviously, I only watched the first half, so I didn't watch the second half like that. But even if he did, so let's say he did get tactically outdone by Emery. Eddie says this all the time, control the controllables. So if you play the correct lineup or a better lineup, and it goes the same way, and City lose, and he gets tactically smoked, at least people can't point and go, oh, it was personnel. People could go, okay, you should have done better tactically. That's where it stems from, 100%. Stones played to give you an extra man in the midfield, which is why Vardio played left back, and Pep expected Villa to pack the midfield. Instead, we sat in a 5-4-1. So Emery changed it. Shout out to Emery. Hey, big up my guy Giannis, man. Big up, man. Every single time. Hope you're blessed, man. Hope you're good. You know, make sure you subscribe to Barca Reacts as well. That's my G right there. Make sure you do so. And yes, Flawless, write that one down. Judge the 11. He don't judge the 11. I judge 11s. Yes, because I'm trying to determine what the manager's trying to do and whether he's changed it to combat the opposition or if players are playing who shouldn't be playing and stuff like that. So you're saying we had Kamara playing right-sided centre-back and Rodgers Onana in the midfield too. So you did something unexpected first because he expected you to pack out the midfield, but you went 5-4-1. But he's already said 2 of the back 4 he was surprised about. I'm going to ask him about the midfield, of course, the wingers as well. Because to me, Savio and Bob over Marmoush and Cherky is crazy. It is mad. You know what I'm saying? And like, it's mad. Obviously, any United questions you like, feel free to get in. I'll star any of the City ones for Vito. United low-key doing their thing. We are. You know this. We are low-key going about our business. And again, for all the criticism I've given the team and the manager is because of what we've done in the past 3 games. It's not been exceptional. It's not been scintillating. It's not been, oh my God, look at the performance, look at the results type of thing. But we've just been doing the basics. We've been doing the basics. Granted, speaking of lineups, the manager's got the lineups correct. I was skeptical of his lineup at Anfield, in particular with Maguire, with Shaw, with Dalot, with Mount. Well, guess what? It worked. And that's where I credit the manager and the players, because if it doesn't work, I'd be super critical. So when it does work, I hold my hands up and say, hey, I got this wrong. Manager got it right. We picked up the dub at Anfield, where everyone's winning against Liverpool at this moment in time. Secondly, after that, the Brighton game, I seen that lineup. I liked it. And I was like, yeah, this is a good lineup. But if it don't work, it's like, all right, the manager got this wrong. But I'd be less critical of the manager because I go, I think you got it right. And then I'd pinpoint, okay, tactically, did you get something wrong? What did the players do as well? That's how I look at it. Yeah, and Bruno's a good player. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was one of, like, in the summer when people were like, oh, just move on from the deal. I was like, pay the extra $5 million and get him. Look at other wingers look at Chelsea's wingers. Look at Arsenal's wingers. Take out City because I actually think they have good wingers. Look at Arsenal's wingers. Look at Chelsea's wingers. Look at Liverpool's wingers. Look at Spurs' wingers. So, yeah, that's 4 of the big 6. And then look at our options out wide. Even though we don't play with wingers, but you get the point. Attacking midfielders, whether it's 10s or left and right. We have Cunha and Bremo, Ahmad. Go look at Arsenal. Take out Saka, Martinelli, Trossard, Madueke. Liverpool, granted, Salah is playing poorly, but he's still of quality. But who else is out there? Gakpo. Obviously, Rio's young. Chelsea, Garnacho, Gittins, Neto. My best winger just left school. Literally just did his GCSEs. Or his version of GCSEs. Who else at Spurs? Kudus, quality. That is it. So that's why I wasn't, even when Mbeumo wasn't playing well and Cunha was caught up, people like, oh, he's not got goals and assists and da-da-da. I had no issues or no concerns about those two. That's why you hear me be critical of them from a game-by-game standpoint. But you never heard me say, oh, they're terrible or write them off. You said to me, Cunha was the one that I worried about the least because of the way he plays. And he's put in 2 back-to-back man-of-the-match performances and everyone shut up. I had people in my chat trying to tell me, oh, like, you can't buy players from within the Premier League lower down and expect to get... What? If you're a quality player, you're a quality player. Some players can't make that jump, but with those two, I had no doubt they'd make the jump. And again, on the flip side, people can't say United are mid-table, United are lower table, United are terrible. And then we buy players from around us then, because that's where Brentford and Wolves are, and then say they can't make the jump up. We're either terrible or we're not. But it's a whole different conversation. It's facts. People love to.
No, it is. It is. I like the United energy these days.
People love to crash on Manchester United for as bad as they are. But then when I say it about it, it's like, whoa, how can you say that? It's like, no, because you're telling me United are this and United are that.
Oh.
Like all the people who tried to say, oh, graveyard for talent and did it. I've not heard that in weeks. I ain't heard that in weeks. Because quality is quality. But yet you got a certain Chelsea fan on DR Sports saying he'd sell a certain winger. We sold them in January. Shout out to Matisse, big up DR Sports. Everyone's quiet on that. Because he's terrible, as I was telling people, as I was saying on this show, as bad as we are, I can still identify bad players. Same way I can identify good players in a bad team. That's easy.
Okay.
Garnacho's been terrible. As I said to Vader, as I said to everyone, I said he's one of the worst wingers. I don't know the teams who got promoted, their wingers, but out of the rest of the wingers in the league, he's the worst starting left winger in the league. Comfortably. Out of 17 teams. Comfortably.
Yeah, I mean, as of now, we'll see what a change in environment does. We'll see.
Yeah, man, we'll see. We'll see how he's working for, because he's their worst winger. That's the craziest part. He's Chelsea's worst winger. And I said this before he went there. Where is he playing?
So if he's their worst winger,
yeah,
Maresca is starting their worst winger for what reason?
Hey, now you start Garnacho, you start losing at home to Sunderland. See how things work out. Play bad players, get bad results. Play bad players, get bad results.
That's crazy.
There's a reason that he ain't starting over there. I'm telling you, he's awful. But people, you just hating and did it. All right, so he went 0020 by himself. All right, cool.
No, he had help.
Right. Say that again?
I said no, he had help.
Yeah, he had help because the other he's done next to him also went 0020 because he went Italy.
You know where Garnacho should have went to Napoli. He should have went to Serie A. Then he
but he wanted to stay in the Prem. He was like, Italian teams wanted him. He's like, nah, I want to go Chelsea. And I was like, why?
Yeah,
who do you start for? And if they spend enough money to the point they'll get it right, well, they'll just get a competent winger. Because Esteval's already there. And if they get another one, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
But hey, that's his lookout. That's why he even started 2 games in a row over there. It's beautiful to see. You know what I'm saying? It's beautiful. It's great. What are you saying? Wow, because if I was wrong, there'd be enough people telling me.
It's not so much about you being. It's just like
it's not about me being wrong when I'm right. I hear it. You know what I'm saying?
No,
it's about me being wrong when I'm wrong.
I get it, man. No. The thing is, like, you're so accustomed to normally defending your players or your club. You know what I mean? Like, that's my ear is more tuned to hearing. Like, as you being the United fan, my ear is more tuned for you actually not crashing it on Garnacho, not saying he's the worst. You know what I mean? It's kind of maybe managing a little fine line that you played for the club, you got a little bit of support. That's all. That's why I was kind of like, but to each his own.
Well, I say, you know what? You talk to as many Chelsea fans as I do. Ask them about his performances and give me the feedback next week. Ask them. Any Chelsea fans, you don't even have to be on stream, off stream. Ask them, say, how's Garnacho played for you like this season so far? And then let me know what they said. Please compile the report. I'm not even going to dispute it. I'm just very interested to hear it because I already know what it's going to be. Because I talked to enough Chelsea fans. Why I expected.
But Flawless, it's going to take him a while to get that United stank off him, right? Like, it's going to take a while.
Højlund, he was fine for Højlund. How come Højlund didn't have that issue?
No, but he completely left the country. He was smart.
Oh, so you're saying so when they move in the country, then it's a problem, is what you're saying?
Yeah, because it's the same water. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's all right. So how come Rashford, when he went to Villa, didn't have that issue?
Maybe the more maturity of Rashford helped him.
Yeah, that's what it is. Because everyone looks at Rashford.
But Rashford is looking good Rashford looking good at Barca.
I would expect him to. Hey, I would expect him to. I already said, great move for him. A great move for us. He'll do well over there. And I wish him nothing but the best. He was terrible in El Clasico, though. But because he got
that's why it's funny. Like, you wish him nothing but the best.
Yeah.
For Rashford.
100%. Yeah. I don't wish nothing bad on Garnacho.
But you don't wish him nothing but the best.
No. I wish him nothing but the best. You ain't Mank born and bred. That's a bias. You know what I'm saying?
Because he's not. Okay, gotcha.
The academy.
Okay, I got you.
Right, that's what that is.
Okay.
Garnacho did everything to get out of here and wearing an Aston Villa shirt with Rashford on the back and all these types of stuff.
It makes sense. It makes sense.
You know my bias. He came through the youth academy.
I'm with you. I'm with you. All right, I'm cool.
I just think it just didn't work out like level wise, whereas just Garnacho just didn't have it. But yeah, you knew. But back to you lot. So you said Stones, Vardio, you was perplexed by.
Yeah, I was surprised.
Midfield trio of it was Reinders, Bernardo Silva, Foden. No shocks there.
I wasn't stressed by it. I wasn't like, yo. I was like, oh, Pep must be testing. I was like, Pep must be testing Reinders as the 6, right? Pep might be trying to see whether it could be, I don't know, would it be a possible double pivot with Bernardo and Reinders? I don't know what he was trying to do there, but I was like, But I was like, okay, let me see what you're doing. I've had my manager's gone into a Champions League with no DM. Like,
that's crazy.
9 weeks in, I'm okay with what are you trying to experiment? That's why when I see the starting 11, I'm not like, yo, what? Pep, okay, you're trying to figure something out here. You're clearly tinkering. Let's see how this plays out. And I also said in my tweet that I would expect if it wasn't really going right, or if he learned that early, we got mad options on the bench. We got mad options on the bench. Pretty much everybody came back healthy with the exception of Rodri. So everybody was pretty much available. So I was like, okay, I'm kind of calm with it. But the fan base, man, the fan base expect the best starting 11 every damn time. Like if you're not starting the person that's in form on the left wing, there's an uproar. If you're not starting the,
but why would you not play the player in form?
Well, again, we got a game on the weekend, a game midweek.
Do you play mid? You got weekend? You know,
after
the Swansea game.
After the Swansea game, I try not to look too far ahead. After the Swansea game, I don't know.
Bournemouth at home.
Bournemouth at Bournemouth?
Bournemouth at home.
Thank goodness. Okay.
Yeah, that's going to be problems regardless.
Yeah, it's a tough game.
So how about you just play your strongest 11 against Villa, rotate against Swansea City, and then your strongest 11 against Bournemouth?
Well,
why not just do that?
I mean, we also played midweek though. I mean, you might not know, but
midweek against who?
I mean, we played in the UCL.
You played. So yeah, that was the week before, and then you played weekend. Yeah, get used to it, man. You played 3 games in 10 days. You're a big club.
You're not gonna sit there and tell me to get used to it. I'm used to it. No. You don't. I didn't like the bass in your voice. Get used to it. I'm used to it.
Get ready to this guy's talking about violins in the chat for City.
It had nothing to do with violins.
Hey, violins in the chat, please, people.
God.
This is outrageous. We had a game midweek. No, just play your strongest 11, and you didn't play your strongest 11, and you lost, and now you're getting crashed on. And everybody who criticized you for their lineup, you gave them ammunition. Yes, my nephew said in the chat about tactically, about he may have got outdone. Do you agree with that, actually? Because he said the lineup wasn't the issue. I think the lineup was, but he said he got tactically smoked by Emery again. Do you think tactically he got it wrong?
Well, again, I appreciate the comment. Tactically smoked with a 1-0. Let's chill. Let's relax.
Just because it was 1-0, just because the result was 1-0, don't mean he didn't get tactically smoked. I only watched the first half, so I can't comment on that.
I watched the entire game, and that's why I can't say it wasn't tactically smoked. So that's
did he get tactically outdone, in your opinion?
Unai Emery had the right approach. Yeah. He had the better approach with regards to the game.
Right.
So he did. Yeah, okay, but he didn't get smoked.
He didn't get smoked fast. You don't think it was that far?
It wasn't that far because it was again, Unai Emery, I rate him. It was fine margins with how this game played out. And yes, they had chances. We definitely had chances. I mean, I don't know if you saw based off the highlights as well, but Holland had a clear.
Yeah, Holland.
You would pretty much. Yeah, that's a goal. So it was one of those. And Unai Emery games, Aston Villa games, they're always difficult. And Aston Villa games were difficult even before Unai Emery. But
facts, TJ. Not everyone can play more than 1 game a week. Spawn, go on.
What is this guy talking about when he hasn't won anything playing more than 1 game a week?
I think he's taking a shot at me, not even at you. But if you are diving in front of the bullet, cool. We're cool with that.
Well, he needs to phrase them better. So we don't have friendly fire out here. My apologies, TJ. If that was aimed at flawless, my bad. I didn't mean friendly fire. We need to have better communication. But
yeah, I was right. I know TJ well enough, man. You know what I'm saying?
All right, bless TJ.
I've worked with this crook for long enough to know what he's like. I do.
TJ's on point with this one. TJ's on point with this one.
Oh, yeah, is it? Yeah.
But your comment about just play the strongest 11.
Yes.
Again, we play UCL. We play on the weekend. And then we have a cup game, a knockout. So with him maybe having an eye on Swansea.
Them players can play 3 games into. Actually, let me go. As you carry on talking, I'm going to see your lineup. Let me go see.
Yeah, go
pull the wool over my eyes.
No one's trying to pull the wool over your eyes. You're a little bit out of practice with regards to the multiple games in a week.
Well, I'm looking
with regards to the UCL. So
let me. I'm pulling up all 3 lineups right now.
This guy's got a full.
This guy, this guy, you can trick me, I think
Nobody's tricking you. Everybody in the chat.
Talking about, oh yeah, because we had a game with. All right, so you know what? Let's actually see who played in these lineups then. I pulled up the last 3, and we'll see if they couldn't play. All right. So it was.
Before you do all this, Flawless. Wait, hold on.
It was Everton, Villarreal, City. I mean, Everton, Villarreal, Villa. That was your last 3.
That was the last 3. Okay, but before you do this, would you admit that the number of games that players play are too much?
I think it's more so the summer tournaments. I think in the season is fine. Like when it comes to Premier League, Champions League, FA Cup, League Cup, I think the squads are big. I think when you start doing all the extra stuff.
All right, I don't mean to big brother. You know I got the platinums, Flawless.
I don't want extending tournaments and Club World Cups and the internationals and things of that nature. That's where I'm at with it. Yes.
Okay,
put it this way, I hear the argument for it. Yes, I think there's some. Like I think friendlies are nonsense. International friendlies. And I think they need to
adding those to the tally of games played with friendlies. I completely agree.
They need to sort out qualifiers as well. I don't really have a solution, but they need to pattern the qualifiers for
and every 4 weeks we got an international break with these games that need to be played, right?
You are paid big bucks, so this was your team. This was
this guy's going to justify you're paid big bucks.
This is Everton team. No, because you're paid. When I say you're paid big money, you're paid big money to do an extremely tough job. That's what I'm saying.
And with regards to my manager,
same way with Pep, But when you get decisions right, guess what? You get praise. This is why we call him one of the GOATs.
Yeah. So my manager, I refer to my manager as my manager because he's paid the big bucks, because he's got to manage.
My manager did what your manager did. I'd refer to him as my manager too. How many league titles is it? 6 and 8. Huh? A treble. Huh?
Oh my gosh! Listen.
I'm saying, I'll tell you right now. Sir Alex Ferguson will walk on water. Feed 1,000 with a loaf of bread. Well, go on.
Oh man, I'm just saying. I
see them walk on water, man. I'm telling you. Go on.
He's got to manage the amount of games that these players have accumulated.
Agreed. Yes, he does have to manage. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, he does.
And listen, before Flawless does his whole put the violins in the chat nonsense, we didn't have we had a Club World Cup. We had a Club World Cup. That is something that I know my manager is managing. We always pace out to be ready for the 30 weeks, 31, be able to be strong to close out the season. I think that's part of his rotation. I mean, the fan base can not like it, criticize it, being like, just play your strongest 11. I get all that. But I honestly, this isn't no copium. This isn't me no gaslighting. This is what I believe.
You been loyal for him, man. You know what I'm saying?
This is not me being loyal for him. This is me.
You are Davis McLean, man. You seen the new Power? You watched Power before. You are Davis McLean.
Yeah, I've watched Power.
Yeah. You are Davis McLean, yo. You play that role for a T.
No, I'm not.
Big up everyone in the chat. And I'm just looking here. Cherky or Mamouche didn't start any of the previous 2 games.
Yeah, they came off injury.
Did they come off injured? Are you sure?
They just came back available after the international break.
Cherky played against. I'm looking here. Cherky played against
off the bench.
Everton. Yeah, he was on there. He got off the bench against Everton, and then Mamouche, he got off the. Both of them got off the bench
in like the 80-something minute.
Villarreal. Yeah, so start them against Villa.
No, this start the. No, it's not just start them versus Villa.
We're starting against Villa.
No, it's not just start them. We need them available. Holland went balls out to try and score. He's not going to be playing in the Swansea game, so I don't want to rush.
He's not going to be playing in what game?
In the Swansea game.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you'll be all right against Swansea City.
But to the point in terms of just play Marmouche, I don't want to overplay Marmouche and not have him available for the time when Holland needs to sit or rest, right? So I get why the manager is doing what he's doing. This isn't being over loyal. This is, let's take a second and have a different perspective. Let's take a second and be like, Pep is managing players to test them, see whether they can play these roles like Reinders, see whether Reinders can actually cope with a physical midfield, which Aston Villa was, because Onana was killing us, man. That physicality was a problem. He was shrugging off Bernardo Silva, shrugging off Foden, spinning on Reinders. It was one of those where it's a learning. Now, we look different when he brought on Nico Gonzalez, so it's one of those where it's like, Pep, why not make the changes early? But I get to start the game why he did what he did, even with regards to Savinho and Doku, right?
Cherky should have played. Mamouche should have gone out. When did he put him on? Did he put him on half time?
Cherky should have played instead of who?
Oscar Bob or Savinho, either one. Take a pick. Take your pick.
Okay, I actually made a mistake. In this game, it was Savino and Oscar Bob. But
Yeah,
again,
I'm saying,
but again,
run jerky, put jerky out there.
if we want to be able to at least try to get something out of Savino, out of Oscar Bob as the season progresses, I think Pep is like, you guys have your shot now. You're not going to accuse me of not playing you guys. You're not going to accuse me of not giving you guys a chance.
Mm-hmm.
Show me. They didn't show him. So now when he changes things up, when he has a different attack, it's all calm. Players get their chances. I don't crash out on this. I'm like, this is week 9.
I think crash out is too strong. You shouldn't crash out, but being critical, yes. You got your lineup wrong.
So,
Play jerky.
Yeah. So again, he got the lineup wrong. Learn, test, because he's testing these players. He's learned.
And you should do better than that because you're Pep. Like you should do better
No,
than
stop
going to
that.
that.
No.
So we shouldn't whoa. We shouldn't expect more from Pep than the average manager.
You expect more from Pep when the season's done. You don't expect more from Pep at week 9.
No. We expect more from you on it. So we don't on a match day by match day basis. We shouldn't expect.
No, you're gonna drive yourself crazy. Because
That's
on a
crazy.
match day by match day, you're gonna be like Pep should win every game.
No. It's not a question of winning every game. It's about the approach. Should you win?
But
you
But
should
again,
win
the approach
more
can't
often
be the best 11 every game. That's my point.
No, but
The approach will.
best 11 to get. When they say best 11, it's not necessarily the best 11. Like the 11 best players, for example, it might be certain players for certain games. To rotate and try new things against Aston away at Villa Park makes no sense.
It does make sense.
How does it make sense?
Because
How?
it's easier.
Explain to me.
Because it's the same reason why. It's the same reason why many question giving players a chance when you play in the lesser competitions. Do you really get a sense on whether a player can play up to snuff if they're playing in the early rounds of the League Cup? No. That's why you see a lot of academy players. That's why you see some of the fringe players. Okay, so if Pep is really gonna
home to Everton is the time to rotate and do things like that you said.
What?
At home to Everton is the time to do things like that. Not away at Villa Park.
No. But it's no.
What we talk like you pick and choose in regards to your tougher games. Aston Villa away is a much tougher game than Everton at home. So if you're gonna rotate and try and play players in the 6 and change,
you're missing it, Wallace. You're missing it. It's the test. No, it's the away. It's the away from home test. It's being uncomfortable. It's being without the home crowd cheering you on. That's the test that needs to be seen. That's where you look in the player's eyes and be like, can you cope? Can you deal with this? So this is what
that you only do that when you don't have better. If you're creating a problem that's not there.
No, he's not creating a problem. No,
you are. You lost. No. Did you play well in the game? So clearly it was a problem.
No, but we could have won this game. We could have won this game.
Did you play well?
No, we didn't play well.
Okay, so therefore,
but we've not played well with the better 11 as well in games.
Yeah, of course, but again, you give yourself the best possible opportunity to win
Flawless.
The game.
If you do that, you don't challenge though. If you do that, you don't get the fringe. You don't get the players that need to be trusted to be available.
You will get tested because of the amount of games you play. Eventually, they will get tested at some point.
Yeah, but again,
not unnecessarily throwing them in.
This is where we're going to disagree because I can see on when you look at the calendar, when you're going to make your choice by week 7, week 9, week 12, I can see how you're making those choices early than the eventual, game 16, we're playing against, who's in terrible form right now?
West Ham. Liverpool.
We're playing against West Ham at home. Liverpool. No, that is not the good, that is not the right time. They're horrible. We're at home. It's nice and comfortable. Am I really going to see whether this player can do the instructions, play against the adversity? No, probably not.
I hear that.
That's what I'm saying.
That makes all the sense in the world. But when you have a better player who's available, play your better player. I don't know what it is. You don't experiment with Rangers in the 6.
Yes, you do.
Against Aston Villa. Away.
I disagree. Because now
you're 3 points down.
Yeah, it's calm. 3 points down.
All right,
9.
cool. It's calm. It's calm. All right, cool. If you miss out on this league title, I want to say.
I hear that all the time.
Because we watched Pep do this last season, so we gonna see. We watched Pep do this in the Champions League final, and it cost you. Was it calm then?
And Flawless, I like how conveniently you only point out those two. We've seen Pep do this since he's been here.
Yeah, exactly. And more often than not.
And more often than not, it works. So that's why it's a calm,
So
and that's why it's a proven approach.
But that's why we don't criticize you for it when you do chalk and change and do things. If it works, all hail you. And the people who you criticize, you've shut up. But when I could have told you that wasn't gonna work. Nonsense. It's not difficult. It wasn't difficult to see that wasn't gonna work.
You could have predicted and said
not in the slightest was that difficult to see. You don't go away to Villa Park and experiment like that.
Flawless.
Mamouche, I hear it because Mamouche only had 4 minutes. Play Turkey. How many times are you gonna play Fabinho?
Both of them have just come off injury. Both of them have just come off.
Turkey's played enough because he played against Villarreal and he played against Everton, I believe.
Again, came off the bench to play.
Yeah, came off the bench. So eventually he's going to be getting back to playing. He's going to be in the first team.
So the reason why it's common, the reason why I'm not going to be fraudulent like you, because if Pep, no, I'm just going to say, because if Pep chooses to play Shirky to start Bournemouth, it's not I told you so. Oh, he should have played last week. No, there's a system involved in terms of when I'm going to play these players, how many minutes I'm going to give them. Right? Situationally, what I'm going to try to do. If he does decide to start Shirky in the upcoming league game, it's all calm.
You bet. If you don't, that's idiotic in itself.
If he doesn't and we win, is it idiotic?
No, because you've proved me wrong. But we can talk about. We can only
but
talk
you're just
about
going
it
based off
before
of
it
results.
happens. No, it's not just based. Yes, of course, it's based off of results. However, if Turkey plays well, also, but why are we acting like it's not results? It's not results based in terms of lineups. If a manager consistently picks lineups and them lineups consistently win games, that means he's picking the right lineups. If a manager consistently picks lineups and he continues to get bad results, guess what? He's picking the wrong lineup. What are we talking about here? What are we doing? Like, that's just football 101.
No, but,
what are we doing out here? What have I criticized Amram about consistently picking bad lineups because he's getting bad results? I thought he picked the wrong lineup against Liverpool. Guess what? He won the game. You know what? It worked. Line up tactically, but more often than not, it don't. Why are we acting like whether it works long term or it don't? You can't be critical. Going away to
I didn't say
Aston
you
Villa,
can't be critical. I didn't say you can't be critical.
That's all I'm doing. No one said that's all I'm doing is being critical of it.
Yeah,
you got it wrong. You
no,
was being,
but this, no,
you
but
made
this
foolish decisions. Experimenting at Villa Park makes no sense. Nonsense.
Flawless.
You don't experiment. No.
Okay. Can I say something?
Before you go, outside of him, no other manager. I haven't seen Pep do this. Whenever, show me, you'll know this better than me. When has Pep experimented away from home in a big against tough opposition? I've never seen this before.
Flawless. We did this 2 seasons ago when he played 6 center backs versus Aston Villa. Pep does this.
Okay, and so clearly to stop doing it against Aston Villa then.
No.
Clearly it's not working, is it? Clearly, so why
we won the league. We won the league that year. We won the league that year.
It is. Yes, you won the league overall. Congratulations, but we're talking about in an individual game.
But this is my point. This is my point. Because I think sometimes it gets missed. You do have to sacrifice. You do have to take a chance, take a risk for the later part of the season.
Absolutely.
All right. If you play every game to play your best 11 to get the 3 points, you don't build a squad. Like you don't build. No, but
it's pick and choose. It's not every game. You take calculated risks.
This is what I'm saying. So Pep, you don't want to hear it when I say Pep makes his choice to do it in these big games. That's what I'm trying to say.
It's foolish because it goes.
I know you said it's foolish, but he keeps doing this and it's worked. So we're on two opposite ends because you say it's foolish.
He's done that. No, he hasn't. He don't go away to Arsenal, Liverpool, and do these things. Villa, Newcastle. Show me where. Where? No, he don't. He don't. When's he gone to Villa and done this before?
He's done this versus Newcastle. Of course he has.
When against Newcastle did it? Which game? Which year?
Now this guy's
exactly. He's not. That's his myth, man.
No. Okay. All right. You know what? We're gonna pause it here because I'm gonna say this to the chat. Chat. Go on. According to Flawless, Pep only does this versus Aston Villa. I'm trying to tell him, and I can't recall. Listen,
you said Villa. You said he did this at Villa.
He has done it.
I'm just saying. So yeah,
I say he does it all the time. I say he does it all the time.
You're saying he does it all the time, but not away from home in tough games.
And I am telling you, he's done it away from home.
Okay, and did it yield results? Did it yield the right result for that game?
We've won, we've lost, and we've drew when he's done this.
Okay, so it's a mixed bag then. So stop doing it.
What? Okay.
Even if you want to do
Why,
it,
why stop
like
doing it if it gives him confidence? If he realizes what these players can and cannot do when he does this.
Because there's a better way to do it. That's why
You,
you don't have to do it away at Villa Park. You don't have to do it away. You know what? If you're gonna do it away at Crystal Palace, for example. Why can't you do it away at Crystal Palace? Why can't you do it away at Brentford? Why would you pick Villa? That's why we going off topic. Why would you do it away at Villa? That makes no sense. That's why people were
because when I
crashing.
tell you refuse to hear what I'm saying. He chooses
hear
to
you,
do
I
it
just
in a
disagree.
game like Villa.
Yes.
He chooses to do it in a game like Villa because it's an away game. It's against a manager who he probably respects highly and figures if he's going to be doing this chess match and he can get this working versus Unai Emery, it'll probably work versus these other managers later in the season. I cannot answer that. But what I'm trying to point out, because you want to throw out the foolish, and I got to defend my manager, right? Unlike you, I defend my manager. So when it comes down to you saying it's foolish,
delivered 6 Premier League titles in 8 years. If mine, I'd defend him too. But go on, as you were.
if Pep did this year one, I'd be defending him the same way. And I had to because we suffered a terrible loss versus Leicester year one. But I still
we didn't talk then, so I'm not sure.
No. But it's just how I am. I'm overly loyal. But when it comes down to the system,
loyal when you're winning. But go on, as you were.
You didn't know me, but you're telling me that I'm overly loyal when I'm winning.
No, I'm saying
going on
it's
here?
easy to be overly loyal when you're winning all the time, is what I'm saying, in regards to football.
Flawless. Wait.
It's easy to be overly loyal. Let you lot go 5 years without a league title and see if you're overly loyal to the manager and the players. Well, we'll see about that. Let you lot not win it this season. Let's see how overly loyal you are. Yeah.
I'm going to be just as loyal if he doesn't win it this year.
All right, cool. Go half a decade.
Wait.
You know what I'm saying? Without a league title and see if you're overly loyal to the manager and the players. Yeah.
Right. 5 years. 5 years is the loyalty test. Is that what we're doing?
No, I'm just pointing that out. You can say 4, 6, 8, 10. Pick a number. Pick any number from 3 and upwards.
Did you ever lose loyalty?
No.
Okay, so what are we doing here?
To
Is your loyalty only based because your manager was winning?
I'm loyal to the football club.
While the manager is at your football club.
But if the manager performs well, I'll back him. Yes, there's no loyalty. I support if you are doing well. If you're not, I want you.
Okay, was there ever a drop in your loyalty at the manager at the time for United in Sir Alex?
I had doubts, but no, he had done too well. I had my doubts at times.
Okay.
But he had done too well, but he never went a long period of time without success. Let him go a long.
Yeah, but but you tried to be sly and say let Pep not win this year and see where the loyalty's at.
Yeah, not just Pep. No. Let me clarify that. Not just him. I'm just saying in general. Just insert City manager here. So not Pep, any manager. The guy after him, for example.
Okay.
Let Pep leave and the guy after him not win anything in 5 years and see how loyal you are to him.
Okay.
Because you're a smart man, you ain't gonna be loyal to something that's not working.
But the loyalty
documented these live streams as well, and we're gonna be doing this in years to come. So
the loyalty
that great.
Yeah, but the funny thing,
because football goes in cycles. So when you are not successful and you're crashing on your manager, I can't wait. I'm gonna bring this up. I remember this. I'll bring this up. Yeah,
there won't be any such footage. But I will point out. The backing or the loyalty that I'm showing with regards to the philosophy or the thinking of my manager is what I'm defending right here.
So you're happy with him giving up points for the future?
I understand him doing this test and the result that happened. I accept. Who's happy with dropping points? But at the end of the day, we're not going to go undefeated. We're not going to win every game. No. So I understand what he was trying to do. It didn't work. But there's also been games, and Flawless, you've been watching football just as long as I have. We've seen managers get starting lineups wrong and still get the result. Absolutely. So it's not the manager could have gotten it wrong. The manager could have gotten it right. I'm not going based off of results. Why? Oh, it's all okay. It's all okay, not because we lost. It's not okay even if we were to win. It's okay because this manager's done it before, and it's resulted in how we know and how we know not to use certain players. The combination of Oscar Bob and Savino, I'd be really surprised versus a physical team like this and a team that's going to play defensive the way they did, that Pep would do it again. This is one of those check off the box. These guys can't make it work.
Facts, but we knew this beforehand.
No, we did not know. We did not know. No. Stop this. No, we did not know.
They don't have output.
It's not about output. It's not about output.
So all right. So if it's not, so they don't have output like that. And then I actually rate Oscar Bob. I think Oscar Bob's quite. We know what it is with Savinho. So if it's not about output, what are they doing out there? Because they don't. When I say output, because they don't like Oscar Bob does create to an extent. I'll give him that. Savinho's just.
Savinho, in my opinion, Savinho created 2-3 really good chances. Savinho actually had 2 shots on target. They got blocked, but he played well in my opinion. But it's one of those where
the keeper saved him. Did the keeper save them, or was it blocked by a Villa player?
No, it was blocked by a Villa player.
Oh,
and one was blocked on the goal line. Like literally, the defender. Yeah, the defender was able to clear it up, but that was a sure goal. This is the thing. It's not a matter of, okay, I've seen these guys.
And Savinho, Oscar Bob didn't work against Villa. He would have fought. He would have fought, yo. That Rangers, Bernardo Silva, and Foden don't work against Villa. He would have fought, man. Pep is way more intelligent than I am, forgotten more about football than I know. And even I can look at that and go, yeah, that's not a good idea. But all right, cool. Pep got to go there and lose and figure it out to go, hey, you know what? Don't do this against Villa.
So okay, right, we lost 1-0, Flawless. We lost 1-0.
Absolutely.
And this is why I say I'm not being results based.
I'm just critical. I'm just being critical because not only did you lose, it wasn't a good performance. If you lost and it was a good performance, I'd hear it. You lost and it wasn't a good performance. So so there was zero positives then.
No. This is where you're missing it. This is where you're missing it. All right. And I'm talking to the chat. I gotta flex these platinums.
Flex the platinums, man.
I gotta flex the platinums.
Shut up, Jez.
Everybody in the chat.
Proper bully karma is ridiculous. Gotta stand up for myself. Sorry, going as you were.
Oh my goodness, you can't be doing that. You can't be doing that. Where's the violins in the chat for Flawless? Where are the violins for this guy?
See, look, you be taking my own lines, bullying with my own.
Hey, I got to. I had to reverse that on you because this is ridiculous. Listen, there's no bullying here.
I didn't say.
I'm Denzel. I defend myself. I don't start this. I'm Denzel out here. We're not gonna remix this stuff. We're not doing that. But I need to speak. I need to speak on this real quick.
Go on.
Just because you have the result of a loss does not mean it was a waste of a game. Does not mean there weren't learnings from it. Does not mean that there aren't improvements that can be applied moving forward. You said it all sarcastically, again, right on brand. But who would have thought it? Oh, who would have thought it? Oscar Bob and Savinho not working out. But it's also the combination of who he had surrounding them, how they played with Holland or didn't play with Holland, how they tracked back. It was everything, the full 90. So I saw some things that I did like in Savinho, and I saw some things with regards to Oscar Bob I was surprised by. I didn't think he was as attacking as he should have been. But one, is it a bad game? Is it based off the matchup? We learned from it. And when I say I want these guys ready, I get what Pep's doing. Again, I brought up the Champions League example because I don't want Pep doing this in the Champions League.
Yeah, we've seen him do that before.
Exactly.
Should be on 2.
So my manager's now doing it week 9. You know what I mean? That's an improvement. That's a learning. But again, he's always done this. The thing is, we learned that Reinders playing a 6 doesn't work. Nico Gonzalez coming on, we looked a lot better. Is that one thing where Pep's going to be like, okay, the matchup of the opposing team in the midfield, Reinders cannot work in this. We're not going to do that again. So I'm okay with the result. Unai Emery, quality manager. Aston Villa, I think there were 3-game win streak on the bounce. Maybe 4.
They won 4 and 5.
They won 4. So again, a very well-informed team. Pep trying to, let me see if I can outmatch this. Let me see if I can have these players play and perform the role.
A trio of Foden, Reinders, and Bernardo Silva can work against one of the most physical midfields in the league. And
it was a 1-0 game. So maybe there's learning there that as good as Aston Villa was, they were only able to score 1 goal against us. As poor as that midfield is, as non-threatening as our attack is, and as questionable as the defense was as well. So,
yeah, because if your attack was better, you get something. Because the only chance I see, correct me if I'm wrong, clear-cut chance was the Haaland one.
Holland had 2. Holland had a header, and he had that.
Was the header clear-cut?
Yeah, it went on target. He should have done better.
No. Let me clarify this. When I say was it a clear cut, is it one of them, like the one we're talking about? Where
he was above the defender, put it on target. Yeah, I got it.
Did you?
I'll be 1 sec. Sorry.
Yeah, do your thing, man. No stress. Hey, you lot, make sure you subscribe to Veta Games TV, man. Make sure. That's my bro. It's Subscribe to Veta Games TV. Yeah, you trying to out here downplay the loss, like we gonna do that. Like, I'm hearing the experiment side of things. I hear it's not lineups is not solely results are not solely based off lineups. But when people fans see a lineup they don't like, and then you perform poorly and lose, it gives credit to your criticism. Same way if you've seen a lineup you don't like and you play well and win, you was wrong on it. Hindsight, you lot have heard me do this. Liverpool game is a prime example of that. I didn't like the lineup. I said it. Guess what? It worked. So therefore, credit to the manager, credit to the players who played. He got the lineup right. So, and Veta made the great point when he said you can get a lineup right. No, you can get a lineup wrong and still win the game. And that's where context comes into it. And you can still, it's not one rule fits all. You can still criticize a lineup even though we won a game. Whether the manager had to change it, for example, at 20 minutes in or half an hour in or half time or 60 minutes or whatever. But yeah, experimenting, you know what I'm saying, against it. Why would you go away to Villa Park and experiment when it's unneeded? Like, what did you quote unquote learn? You ain't got time. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got time. Yeah, I know the only clear-cut one was the one that I seen. I know that. I'm gonna ask him when he comes back. But you lot continue to get your questions in, please. Run up the likes because we're only at 39 29 likes. Oh, yo, whoa. What is going on, people? Run up the likes. Girls up to 50 likes, man. Like check 1212. Like check 1212. Make sure you subscribe to the channel Sarcasm City TV. Subscribe to Veta's channel. It'll be back shortly. Veta Games TV. The link is in the title. Sarcasm City TV Extra, that YouTube channel. So Veta Games TV, Sarcasm City TV Extra. Subscribe to both people. Make sure you lot get any United questions in as well. So why I do the show with Veta, because I always enjoy doing these type of games, having these conversations as well. NBA, I don't think so, Jess. Because I was gonna do, let me have a look here. There was a game I was gonna do. Where was it? Nah, I tell a lie, it wasn't. Yeah, it's only Warriors Clippers. Yeah, no NBA. And I was gonna do Timberwolves Lakers tomorrow, but Ant-Man's out, Luka's out, and LeBron's out. It's like, yeah, Luka-less, LeBron-less Lakers and Ant-less Timberwolves. Nah, I might do like the back end of Nuggets Pelicans. I might do like the third and fourth quarter of Nuggets Pelicans, depending on what time the Yardman show finishes, because it starts half an hour before. So yeah, I might do that. But yeah, anyway, but back to the football. Yeah, experimenting. I'm all for experimenting and taking risks, but it's got to be calculated. Like the midfield there I'm looking here at the midfield he played. Rangers, Bernardo Silva, Foden. He's played Gonzalez with Rangers, with a Foden or Bernardo Silva. Granted, as much as it pains me to admit it, he's right on the Marmouche thing, but play Turkey. Play Doku. You're going to play. We're going to get to that. Play Doku. That's actually a game for him where Villa will attack and will leave space. As much as I don't rate Doku, play him. Actually play him in this game like he would have given. Mike Cash would have had to think about somebody spinning him behind. And someone answered me, did he play 4-1-4-1 or double pivot? I only seen the first half, but from what I seen, it looked like a 4-1-4-1. It looked like that, but someone correct me if I'm wrong. Flawless, which Forest player or players should we be looking out for? Gibbs White, definitely Chris Wood. I would say those two. They're the two I look at. Let me actually look at Forest's team. They're the ones I'd look at. 110% and go, yeah. Let me see their last game because they lost to Bournemouth 2-0. Just having a look at their team now. Oh, Forest. So yeah, from what I've seen, I'd say those two. I don't think you can ignore the likes of an Endoy, for example. Does Chris Wood even play? Because you were even on the bench. Is he injured, Chris Wood? Because Igor Jesus played up top. Well, let me know. Got Douglas Luiz over there as well. You seen your man linked to this Anderson guy, flavor of the month. Hype. Yeah. Yeah, if Wood's injured, I would say, yeah, Gibbs White, definitely. And Douglas Luiz, because he has the ability to put passes together and control the midfield. So they're the ones. But I wouldn't ignore the likes of Endoy and Hudson-Odoi either. I wouldn't ignore those two. That's what I'd say. Hey, big up, King. What you telling me, man? Hope you're blessed. Hope you're good. Big up every single time. Yeah, Villa play a high line. Doku suited with Cherky pass qualities. Finding something like, yeah, as much as I don't rate Doku and I crash on him, he's actually been playing well. At Villa Park is a big pitch. Why would you not play him if you don't play Cherky one side and play Doku the other? Why are you playing Savinio and Oscar Bob? And I rate Oscar Bob. Savinio is just, yeah. Because I find it crazy Rangers played as a low 6. And even if it's him as a long 6 or in a double pivot with Bernardo Silva, and you've got Nico Gonzalez on the bench, Pep does some strange things. I said, now we would have sat in the 7 at Doku. And if you do that, maybe you don't score the goal you score. Maybe City have a little bit more possession. Extra, like, well, hindsight's a beautiful thing, isn't it? Hindsight's a beautiful thing. You don't continue to run up the likes. Vega will be back very, very shortly, people. Don't worry about that. Is they saying 100 million for who? Anderson? Nah, that's not a reliable source. Someone just got to have said that on 12. 100 M's. Nah. Not in the slightest. But you lot, any City questions getting at Stardom, any Manchester United questions, I'll answer now. And of course, want to make sure I get to your question expeditiously. Super chat people also. But yeah, they are here scrambling. It's crazy talking about loyalty. It's like, yeah, all right, cool, man. Go 5 years without a league title and see how loyal you are to a manager. That's just gaslighting you and just chatting rubbish. You know what I'm saying? Easy to be loyal to Pep. Who's not? Easy to be loyal to him. Look at what he's delivered. Simple as that. Yes. Everything good, Vega, yeah?
Yeah.
Sure. Good.
Yeah, this minion.
It's cool, man. I know you have done that. It's all good, man. Don't worry about it, man. You gotta do. I hear that.
Yo, listen. Go. And I had to calm myself down because I gotta admit, this guy, viewers, this guy and the
which guy? Me.
You and the whole.
What did I do?
You and this conversation I had to have with Pep and the player rotation. You did your homework. You looked at the 3 games. Now, listen.
I'm like you, man. I do my research, man. I'm like you.
And I think that played a factor. I think that played a factor on who he decided to play, not play. It'll be interesting to see whether we start with a strong lineup in the Swansea and then sub off, or he decides to play,
Big up Eddie, yo. He says free Cherky out that Cohen jam. Got my dad doing kick-ups by himself out there and stuff. Big up. Why did he not play Doku? I think Doku would have been suited better for this game.
He brought him off the bench, and then he moved Savinio over to the right-hand side. Looked a little better. But again,
the way Villa play in a big pitch, I was just saying that as you was going at Villa Park. As much as I don't rate him, that suits him.
Yeah, it does. But
because one thing about Doku, he's an outlet.
Yeah, he's an outlet. He's finding, I think for him, he's finding that synchronization between him and Holland. But when he was brought on, he looked better. I think our attack was a little more consistent. But again, managers like Savinio, can you do this? Can you do that role over there? Oh, here we go.
Now, my nephew, he's a Villa fan, so he's watching intently.
So
we can take what he's saying like there's something. And even though he's doing Doku things, all you need is one of those 10 things to come up. We know what Doku's like, even though he has been better this season. I don't know how he's performed in the last month and a half. I don't think too well because Veta's not mentioned it, so I don't think.
No. Pep's dropped him, or Pep's doing his rotation thing. Pep's doing his thing, but the thing, and again, I'm always going to do this. I want to see continued maturity from Doku. Like, I don't look at Doku and be like, he's complete. This is it. The player. This is the player that he's going to be for the rest of his life. I'm like, okay, understand the same way Pep was able to get so much out of Sterling. Told Sterling, you know what? Calm down on a little bit of the flair. All right. This is how you're going to break down these teams. This is how you can get to the byline. This is how you can create. This is where you can get your shot off. I think he'll do the same thing for Doku. So I'm calm with it. He's with the best manager possible to be like, oh, this is your weaponry. Let me show you how you can actually get the most out of it. So I'm giving Doku some more time.
So yeah, why would you heat? Yeah, that's fair. Why would you heat it? Your man called me. The man hit me with this guy,
Yo. Because all right, full transparency, everybody in the chat. I heard my smoke detector going off. right?
Right.
So I had to go and figure out what my minion was doing. My minion's making some food, and I tell him all the time that the heat's got to be turned a certain way. But again, this generation, everything's instant. He thinks he needs to be cooked on high flames. I'm running in there and the pot's got everything burnt. I'm like, so
Love that.
yeah, I came back and I had that energy. That's why I refer to you as this guy.
It's crazy, you know. I love that though. Hope
But
everyone's
nah, it's a poor result, terrible result. I mean, I want to keep the momentum going. All right, I want to not have this influx of giddy, full teeth shining Eddie and you because of how close, because of the close proximity we all are, the standings right now. I wanted you guys to be happy, but I just want relax a little.
You lot lost. Liverpool lost. Fantastic weekend. Shame Arsenal won, but we moved. I think Leeds picked up a dub as well, but that's a shame. But you lot losing is great because being able to ask you these questions is fantastic. Being able to ask you about Manchester City losses is great. Just to see your reaction is great.
I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, you're comfortable under pressure, 110%. That's why you're here. But it's great just to be able to ask you these things because normally, well, for the large majority of the time we have been working together, I've not been able to ask you these things. And even when you lost, it was kind of like, we're still 4 points clear, or we're still in pole position. We're still in a good situation.
Last season,
Yeah,
come on.
outside of last season was the first time
Yeah.
I was able to ask you anything, to be honest, because you had won 3 straight.
Yeah,
There isn't. I ain't gonna reach like.
No, I hear it.
There isn't much to say. Like that's what it is. I just crashed on the oven.
No,
So,
but
it's great. This is why I'm
but when
happy. United winning is fantastic. But
United game was highly entertaining. I mean, I had to chime in and be a part of the conversation when you guys won. It was
yeah. I bet you did.
it was lots of fun. I can't lie. I'll be genuine. Listen,
Go on.
whether people want to refer to you guys as the sleeping giants and all that kind of stuff. Wait, what's Pop saying?
He said flawless, basking in the glory of his free wins.
I'm just saying. I like the energy. The United energy is nice. Flawless. The energy's nice.
Yeah.
Across the board. Like I'm kind of choosy with who I, get my content from. I'm very choosy. But when I tune into your channel, man, it's nice. It's nice. Like you, Eddie. The reason why it's so much fun is because you guys had so much venom, rightfully so, right? So much criticism, so much, like actually, like hearing it. There's one thing watching the show. There's sometimes when you just listen, like you just listen to the inflection of the voice and like the hatred, like the way Eddie was so upset with your current manager.
Yeah. He was,
and then it's like
you've been trying to fight him for months.
Yeah, he wants to catch him. But then you're like, this manager that you want to catch. And then he's giving you these moments with the three wins in a row. It's fun. I don't know how to best describe it, but it's fun. It's really nice to hear the happiness, the joy, the kind of like cheeky jokes about like, are we supposed to be this close to the so and so winners? Are we supposed to be like all this banter era? All this, the club's dead, the club's done. Like I love the energy. The energy's great. Now, I'll be fully honest. I watched the game. I thought the game was nice. You took shots at me. I mean, Pops was respectful. But when I said
shots at you, or did I take shots at C?
No, you took shots when I said the pre-streak. When I did
why the pre-streak? You know why? Because
you were disrespectful.
Right. It's the right message, just wrong messenger.
That's I don't know. No.
Because Don C called. What one was it? The win against Liverpool, and he's like, "See, I was like, you were spot on 100%." I just said wrong messenger. You see, you, Don C, Beijing Pops, any of the rivals. I don't want right message. Yes, just the wrong messenger.
That's actually not true. It's actually not true. When you hear the truth from a rival, it's actually more truthful than it is from your own fan base. Absolutely. Because we don't want any happiness for you guys.
Yeah, that's true. Like I know when you said what you said, you genuinely believed it. Like there's no dispute about that. I just didn't want to hear it from you. Is the point I'm making. That's all. Wrong messenger. Right message. The message is the truth.
The pre-streak, I was on point with the pre-streak. Now the streak is streaking.
We're actually on the fucking streak, yo. This guy, yo.
The streak is streaking.
For
So
those that, for context, for those that don't know, we was on the show. This is why he's laughing so much. It was Vata, me, Bayesian Pops. I think someone else was there who was doing a Q&A. And Vata was talking about United. This is before we beat Sunderland. United potentially winning games. And he was like, you win one game. That's a streak. And then I was like, how is it a streak? It's one game. And then he was like, no, it's the pre-streak. And now since then, we've actually won 3 games in a row. So we're actually on a streak of wins.
we're actually on the streak. And before a streak could happen, you got to have that first win. Listen. I don't do the I told you so, but I was there in the moment, and I'm glad I was. Listen, great show, Bayesian Pops.
Yeah, shout out Bayesian Pops. The last, Bayesian, anytime you say this OG to me, just look at the last 3 letters in your name. Look at the last 3 letters in your username tells you everything you need to know. That's normally the answer right there. Go on.
Wow. I think it's great. Now, I just have to address some United fans. Listen, United fans, don't overdo it though. Don't overdo it. The league doesn't need you. Okay?
Oh, they're getting carried away already.
They're getting carried. The league does not need you guys winning again. Stop it.
I wouldn't say all that, but to me, I've been saying this week by week, feet on the ground. Continue to prove me wrong. That's where I'm at with it. Feet on the ground, game by game. Nothing. My long-term opinion of the manager and the club and the players still stands. That's not changed. They owe me a whole season of good form for me to consider. I just don't forget about what happened. But these last 3, good performances, good results. Props to everybody involved.
That's not fair.
What's not fair? You owe me.
No, your timeline is unfair. You're
You're
being very inconsistent because you weren't manager out after.
I'm not okay to be inconsistent, but it's all right for this team and this manager to be inconsistent. That's cool. I'm just matching their energy.
No, don't match them. Be better than them.
Why? Don't match them. What?
No, be better. Be better.
I am okay. You know what I'm saying?
Close,
This ain't turn over cheap nonsense. Huh?
Be better.
The
reason why you got to be better is.
Go on. I have to be better than me, you know.
You weren't this manager out from day one, right?
No.
Right.
No.
So
I was loyal.
Yeah, you were. I don't know what the timeline was. I don't know how many months in. I mean, I don't know if you have a date in terms of after 5 games, 10 games. You were like
longer than that.
Yeah. So all I'm saying is,
I'm thinking January.
So all I'm saying is, Jan is where you turned. So it was probably November, December, Jan for when you turned, right?
I said you are before you carry on. You are okay. Just add the I. That's funny.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
that is
wow.
Sorry, go on. My bad. Go on, carry on.
But I'm just
big
saying,
up Mike's for the raid as well. Sorry again.
Yo,
Big up Mike's for the
up.
raid, man. Shout out GVO Mike. Say Mike's blessed.
I want to say you weren't manager out from the very beginning. There was a certain point on what you saw, and then you were like, okay, he's got to go. I don't think it's a full season that you need to be getting from this manager for you to then be like, okay, you proved me wrong. Because I think he just needs to give you that same stint. If he lost you by Jan to May, right? That's 5 months. He needs to give you 5 months flawless.
No, the reason why it's not 5 months is because when I've turned, it wasn't just off. It was the 5 months that the time you've done from you started to the January has contributed to that. It weren't just that game. It weren't just that. I can't remember what game it was. But if let's say why am I thinking for some reason I'm thinking Palace? I could be wrong, but I think might be. Was that Ten Hag? That might have been Ten Hag. But let's say, for instance, it was a Palace game in January. I'm just using that, people. Yeah. I'll double check in a second. It's not just that game in January where I've gone, okay, it's the contribution to that. I give you not leeway.
It's a contribution to it. I hear you.
I'm doing what you obviously was that. And it's nothing to do with loyalty. I'm doing what, how do I put this now? I'm backing something because I believe you're of quality. If I believe you're of quality as a manager or as of a player, if you go through bad form, I'm not one of those to switch. It's like Liverpool fans with Slot right now. Because you can't say, Slot's this, Slot's that. He won you the Premier League. That's my guy. We're going to dominate. He's this and that. And then 8 game weeks, as bad as it's been, you go, nah, I'm out. So that means you didn't really believe in him the first
Facts.
place.
That's why they can't say it. That's why they can't say it, because they never believed it. They were just hyping it. They were just
Same
talking.
way with United fans under Amarim, because it was, we're going to do this and that at the start of the season. We played against Arsenal. It was quote unquote a good performance. I disagree, but that's a whole different conversation. And then Fulham and Grimsby happened, and then people turned. So I'm like, you didn't really believe that. If I'm backing, this is just me. If I'm backing a manager or backing a player, I believe you are going to turn it around because I already use quality. But it came a point where Amarim is making decisions over that duration where I go, oh, you're not what I thought I was. So it wasn't just the 5 months. And
I got you.
And you progressively got worse.
I hear it. So there was the Amarin that you thought he was.
Yes.
Yo, large up. And then there was, oh, you aren't the guy I thought you were. But now this run, you're saying if he gives you a season to then maybe bring you back to, oh, you are the guy I once thought you were. What does he need?
I don't think he could ever get to the guy that I thought he was. I thought he was special. I thought he was one of the next up and coming guy. Like, I genuinely thought he was him. It's like, you're not him.
Oh.
So
do you want a manager?
When I looked at what he did at Sporting, I was like, I thought, yes, you are.
I got you. But do you want a manager at United that's not him? Or is he just wasting his time?
No. It varies on where you are at. Where I look at Manchester United as of now, because his manager's terrible job. The terrible job he's done is not the same I looked at us 12 months ago when Amarim joined. Now I'm like, I said, because this is where I flipped, because I said verbatim, but as Ten Hag was getting sacked, don't bring me a manager from within the Premier League. I don't want anyone who's here right now, and I don't want anyone who's previously managed here. I want someone fresh. But because of how, let me land. But because of how it's gone under Amarim, I flipped. I'm saying bring me someone.
I know why you flipped. You're just like all the other Uniteds. You don't want you.
Go on.
You don't want what you just had.
No. It's not. It's nothing to do with what I've just had. No. I'm talking. I'll repeat this again. It's about where Manchester United are. I want what's best for Manchester United at the time. Where we was under 10.
You guys have changed that much. You've changed that much.
In my opinion, yes. Look at the season. When you have your worst ever season, things change. Yes. When you finish 15th in the league, things change. When you win one game a month from February to May, things change. When the manager you have is in relegation form and has more losses than wins, yes, Vader, things change. Of course.
So this manager, in all fairness, he's an interim. Amarin is an interim manager. Come on, let's be on flawless. Don't do that. Don't fool us, because you fooled yourself. He's an interim.
How is he an interim based off of?
Because you have no confidence in him. He's not going to be the guy. He's not going to.
He's not interim.
He's an interim. No. You're just not. You don't like the wording, but he doesn't have the confidence of the fan base. He was looked at to be shipped out.
That's not the case. I think the fan base is. I think the fan base. I think it's more pro him, to be honest.
Yeah, well, you have a 3-game win streak, so yeah, there's gonna.
No. I'm saying beforehand, obviously.
Pre-streak.
Pre-streak people. I had people, obviously not here because everyone did runners, but elsewhere, because it's crazy how many people have popped up out of the woodwork to talk who I haven't seen since before Carnival in August. But the point I'm making is, we're going off topic here, is we're at a different stage now than when Ten Hag was sacked. When I'm
with you, and I'm on board with that. Yeah.
So because we're at a different stage, I think you need different things.
Yes,
we're looking to just go again and do the basics. So bring in a manager that does the basics. When Amarim was appointed, I wasn't looking for that.
No, you were still yeah.
But now I'm fully aware. I'm fully aware. I don't have red. I'm not you with the blue glasses. I don't have the red glasses on. I'm fully aware of where my club is at and what's going on.
Now you are.
Now
you are.
Yeah. Of course. Because of the job this manager's done, mainly due to him.
So I don't think you like my wording. I don't think you like my word choice.
Probably not. But go on.
But for what you envisioned Amarin doing just a year ago, because of what he had with Ten Hag, and now with the investment actually improving your team from a year ago, you actually have lesser expectations for your club than you did when Amarin first came in, because of how you finished last season.
Yeah.
But prior to him doing what
our problems are bigger now. and we fall.
Are your problems bigger because of what this manager exposed,
Yeah,
or those problems were always there?
He's contributed to it, no, because he's contributed. That's what I say. He's contributed to us going backwards,
and
so
that's why
we're further away from the top now.
And that's why you don't like the phrasing. It's listen. This is a Vader exclusive. This is a Vader exclusive.
Vader game.
It is. Amron is interim. It as however
you weren't gonna last. Cool.
Yeah, so I'm just saying he's in that interim role right now where he needs to get things back to a respectable Manchester United level.
Nah, you don't. He just needs to go.
But he's not going to go. He hasn't gone.
Oh yeah, we know, because we know the people upstairs ain't the bright Steve.
But this is what I'm trying to say. I think the fan base, the United fan base, need to accept that Amron is the interim manager.
I'm fully accepting of that. I've said that he won't be here at the end of the season. I'm surprised about this, and I thought he would go in this run, but he won't. But he'll be gone eventually. 100%.
He'll be gone eventually.
What
do you? Is there anything that he could do, barring winning the Prem? Right.
You don't have to win anything. Do everything opposite to what you've been doing. The basics.
You didn't let me finish. You didn't let me finish. You're moving like Arsenal fans. You're being premature. If he's to keep this job, what does he need to do? In your eyes, you'll say you can stick around, not winning anything. He's not winning the Prem. We know he's not winning the Prem. Chances of winning the FA.
Wait, are you saying this season, or are you saying overall?
No, I'm saying this season. Where does he need to finish? Or maybe what kind of consistency do you need to see? Or where do you need to finish in the standings? What is and I'm going to ask you for the minimum. What is the minimum he needs to do as interim manager to keep his job?
It's all of the above.
What does that mean? What is all?
When I say it's all of the above, it's not just one thing. It's not just a league position. It's not just winning games. It's not just performances. It's lineups. It's everything I've just mentioned. It's everything you do, because you do everything wrong. There's nothing you get right.
What if he does everything wrong but finishes in a European spot?
So let's say the performances are poor and his lineups are poor, but we just back to Ponzi scheme. We just Ponzi scheme away.
You get like 3 games. You get like so 3 games win streak, or you get 5 games no losses, right?
Yeah,
maybe a couple draws in there. You take a loss.
No, with none of that. No.
Okay. Let me one more question. What if he shows, even with the inconsistency, to be the 6th most consistent club, though? As you compare him to the other clubs, he's inconsistent. I get it, but if he's better than the rest, but he's still like 6th, is that acceptable in your eyes, or no?
Sorry, ask me again.
So he's inconsistent with the wins, with the draws, all right? Yeah. But it's only because the 5 clubs above him are consistent. Right, they're in Europe.
Be consistent. That's the key word: consistency. Be consistent, not just with results, not just with performances, not just with lineups, not with just being proactive. Be consistent with all of the basics. If you're consistent with all of the basics, I go, all right, so then switched. Doesn't mean you win every week. Doesn't mean you play great football every week. Doesn't mean you don't get things wrong. As we spoke about with Pep, he's one of the GOATs. He gets things wrong.
Absolutely.
The point is I'm making, you limit the mistakes.
All right. Interim Amron.
And seriously, how deluded did you have to be to believe anyone is a special one in the first place? So Ray, you've never thought a manager special. Ever. You've never looked at a manager and went, that manager special. Ever.
I mean, I didn't look at Amron thinking he was special, but...
Yeah, I did. Because of what he had done prior.
Yeah, I hear it.
What he had done prior was exceptional. That's not acting like that's changed. Like,
but I didn't think Tuchel was special. I didn't, you know what I mean? I didn't think Poch was special. There's
none of those two. I
mean, the hype with Tuchel coming through. But Flawless, this is what I want to come to. And again, I see how we're closing in on some time, but I want to point out.
Oh, that's cool. Go on.
Do you think as a fan base, football fans, do you think this era is just too quick to hype? Look at how they hyped up Tuchel with what he did coming to Chelsea.
So before you carry on, so not before he joined. So you've never thought a manager was special before he's joined. So you never looked at a manager and went, yo, that's an exceptional, top class, world class manager ever, or potential to be a top class, world class manager. That's what I should say with Amorim. That's a better way to describe it. Potential to be a him. You never looked at that way.
You know what?
All right, cool.
It's rare. It's far and few.
Oh, it's rare.
It's
very, very rare. It's very, very rare. 100%.
Now, I'm gonna ask you, Flawless, with what you're seeing over in the Bundesliga, for what you saw over in Portugal, would you now look at Vincent Kompany and give him that special label the way you gave?
I don't know.
Why?
Because what's Kompany done over at Bayern? That's special.
He's had the best start in
results.
Bundesliga history with Bayern.
Cool.
Man,
win some.
No, but the performances. He's already won something. He's already won the Bundesliga.
Win.
Wait. Why are you gonna be so You're gonna poo on the Bundesliga win and how you've seen the performance.
You win the Bundesliga with Bayern Munich.
No. But also, again, I think did they not make quarters in the Champions League?
They made what? Quarters.
Yeah, they made quarters in the Champions League.
Go win a treble.
Wow.
That's special. What do you mean? Wow. Is that not special? Go win a treble.
But
I up a good start.
Hey, you're looking a little inconsistent the way you Amorim special, but what Vincent Kompany's doing.
Who has a better resume, Amorim or Kompany?
Well, I've seen Vincent Kompany do what he did at Burnley.
That's the simple question. Who has a better resume? I didn't need the explanation. I need the answer, and then hit me with that. Who has a better resume? Ruben Amorim or
I think it's Vincent Kompany.
All right, so let's pull up their resumes then. Okay, so let's do. I can't believe we have to do this.
I think it is Vincent Kompany.
All right, so let's pull up both resumes. All right, cool.
I'm just saying.
Right, cool. We're gonna pull up.
I want to ask a question because I was trying to gauge your special meter.
We're gonna pull up their resumes then, because you're saying Vincent Kompany is,
I think he's on track to be a special manager.
All right, so he's not there. All right, so he's
no. But I didn't give Amorim the special label.
Resume, so he managed Anderlecht, Burnley, and Bayern Munich. So 2019. So he was at Anderlecht twice. So actually,
he did a madness at Burnley in the championship.
So we'll go 2020 to 2022 for Anderlecht. Then he went to Burnley from 22 to 24, and now he's been at Bayern Munich since May 2024. So as a manager honors, he won the championship in 22-23.
And did a madness.
He did a Bayern Munich. He won the Bundesliga
first year.
25. Okay, first year. So he did that. As for Ruben Amorim, okay. So resume, we'll just pull this up. All right. Okay, let's get to this.
That's good information. And again, I didn't label Amorim special. I didn't label Amorim special, but I want to see.
So this is him as managerial. Let's say Braga. So forget. So Braga was at December 2019 to March 2020, and then Sporting he was at 2020 to 2024, and then he joined Manchester United November 2024, and he's still there. So he won.
He won two. Did he win 2 leagues?
So he won 3 leagues. So he won the second division in Portugal with Braga. And then he won 3 leagues. Oh, wait, no. What's the Taca de Liga? Let me double check what that is. He didn't, because he won it with Sporting.
Didn't he win 2 for Sporting? I
what it is? No, he won 3 league titles for Sporting.
Okay.
He won 3. Hey, what's the Taca de Liga, people? What is that? What is that?
But
is it wait, hold up 1 second. It's the Portuguese League Cup. So he won the Portuguese League Cup with Braga. He won the Portuguese, and then he won 2 Portuguese League Cups with Sporting, and then he won 3 league titles with Sporting as well. Just to clarify.
Okay.
So, all right. So, which one of them has the better resume in your opinion?
Well,
and same to the chat as well. Ruben Amorim, Vincent Kompany.
Amorim in terms of
who has
honors.
the best
Amorim
resume?
in terms of honors has. Yeah.
Honors. Got him. Cool. So, what else are we judging it off then?
No, but weren't you the one to tell me about results? When I was talking about what Kompany did, you were talking about results.
Yeah, because you said he's on, what was it? The special. What did he say? Something about him being special because he started well with Bayern.
He did.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Well, Hard to say, depends on potential. Everyone has the potential to be special. That's different from believing in someone actually special and feeling disappointed when he might not be. Here the thing is, not everyone has the potential to be special as a manager. No, they don't. That's incorrect. Yeah, and that's different from believing someone is actually special. Of course, if I rate a manager, I'm going to say, hey, this manager's him, get him in. And then if this manager performs poorly, get him out. What are we talking about here? What are we doing out here? It's like dating. Like you meet someone and think, oh, yeah, she might be the one. And then if she's not the one, you get disappointed and just keep it stepping. What are we doing? What's going on out here? I leave you having this discussion. Is it the FA Cup? It says the League Cup. But all right, cool. It says, yeah, no one outside Portugal is the Portuguese League Cup. It's the annual football competition. I don't know. But I know we run it with Braga anyway. So that's why I was asking, did they have two? Yeah, they called it the Portuguese League Cup. I could be wrong. You lot, let me know. You lot, let me know. I just know that he run it with Braga. That's all. So I can't believe we having this debate and this discussion, but big up Vale. Always brings up interesting points. All the time. Where we at? Let's see. Hey, big up Foxy. What's going on? Shout out to Ballers United as well. It's crazy. Big up Lewis saying punch out. Canal, I've started that as well. Flawless is correct. Limiting the mistakes. Sir Alex Ferguson got it wrong sometimes. 3-2 loss at home to Blackburn at OT. But his mistakes were limited, few and far between. I remember that game as well. Fucking jolting, man. Absolute jolting, man. I couldn't believe that result. Absolutely. But yeah, 100% of what I remember was going to go, like, not clear, that's too strong of a word, but was going to be up there and like, all right, cool. You're a quality manager. Let's make this shit happen. We just didn't. I'm talking about Vincent Kompany at Bayern Munich. Like, all right, let's see how he does. You lot continue to run up the likes, though. Make sure you subscribe to Veta Games TV. Make sure you do so. Subscribe to Veta Games TV. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell as well. Veta will be back shortly. You lot continue to get your final few questions in as well. Please subscribe to the Sarcasm City TV extra YouTube channel as well. Did someone redirect again? And I miss it outside of mics. Let me know. Hey, what you saying, Catch? Oh, sorry, SB. Shout out to SB, man. Hope you're blessed, SB. You lot, make sure you subscribe to the Catch Up as well every single time. Make sure you lot do that. Like I said, Vale will be back in a second. I'll be real. Only way I'd be on board with Amram staying for a while is getting rid of his assistants. Like now, to me, like I said, there's much more that needs to be done. That's why even having these conversations is crazy. It's like having these conversations is absolute mazza. Like it's gonna take more than a 3-game win streak for it to go. Yeah, like all is forgiven. Fuck no, absolutely bloody not. That must be crazy because of the hell we've been in just this season alone. Just this season alone, we've been in hell. Never mind last season. Obviously, it's well documented. I've spoken about it in depth many a times. This is not what we're doing. This is not what we do. We're just not forgetting things. That's all. Saying forgetting things. Absolutely not. Arsenal are on the verge of domination. Really? The verge of domination? All right, man. We gonna see about that one. Arsenal on the verge of Okay. I don't know about that. You lot got a good chance of winning this Premier League, but the biggest problem is Mikel Arteta, which is well documented. Which is actually not even well documented. I've spoken about a lot, should I say. But world dominate, not even world domination. Verge of domination. All right, man. Are you questioning signing Belieber after his recent performances? Nah, I'm not. I do believe when I've watched Brighton against us, I've watched him a couple other times. He's not been good. All that does is lower his price tag. I'd still go get Belieber. But they can't be there asking for 100 million now. There's no way after these performances. And if he continues like this, and if he does have a poor season, then you have to look at it again. But then again, do I trust this ownership to go outside of the Premier League and go and get a midfielder or midfielders, actually? Because we need two. So maybe even more. So I trust him to go get, because I like Belieber's profile. I do. And if you can get him for cheaper, hey man, you can get Belieber for like a 60 M's. 100%. It goes against, and there is exceptions to every rule where I say go get players who are the best the best of the rest and in form. And you don't want to buy players off of poor seasons, and that's if he doesn't turn it around. But let's say hypothetically it doesn't. Depends how bad. If he's I'm not gonna lie, if he's average for the whole season, don't go get him. If this continues, but I would expect him to get better. I would definitely expect Belieber to get better. But if he's like this for if he's like this for the entire season, yeah, I wouldn't go and get him because he hasn't been at it. Who do I think gets sacked first, Maresca or Slot? That's a good question. I don't know. Let me see Chelsea's like, because Slot's on because I was gonna instantly just say Slot, and then I looked at Chelsea and I thought about Chelsea and was like, mate, let me have a look. I'm just seeing these Chelsea fixtures. Tottenham, Karabakh, Wolves, Burnley, Barcelona, Arsenal. And Liverpool got tougher fixtures. What's their fixtures in December? Atalanta, Everton, Newcastle, Villa, Bournemouth. I'd say Slot. I would say Slot. Just because I think they got tougher fixtures coming up. And obviously he's lost 4 in a row. Flawless, what do you think of Ratcliffe blocking the Lewandowski deal? I think it's a good thing for us. What was I going to say? Where's this from? This is news to me. When did he block this? Is this summer just gone? Is it January? Like, what's the source on this, Aeon? All right. Yeah, this is news to me. I've not heard or seen this anywhere. Let me know. Flawless, I agree with you. Liverpool might need that profile, but the price is too high. The price would lower. Believe it for 60 million. I'm all over that. Not if he continues to play like this. If he plays like this for the rest of the season, I'm not with it. But I would expect his form to get better. I don't think he'll be like this the rest of the season. I think he's just had a poor start. But I would definitely expect him to be better, 100%. Like, without doubt. Yeah, what is going on? My hair is muzzle. There we go. We move. But, yeah, that's what I'd say. Like, I wouldn't expect him. Yeah, I wouldn't expect Belieber to be like this the entire season. But if he does not, I want to buy players off poor seasons. Or just mediocre seasons. Like, you look at Cunha, you look at Mbremo, they were coming off very good seasons. Back to back, actually. And that's me in an ideal world from buying from within the Premier League. Definitely. I want players who are coming off at least bare minimum a good season. Ideally 2. Even if the season prior was good and then the season following that was very good, and then United go and sign him. Let's go buy the best from the rest. I keep saying this. It's a tried and tested method, especially because where we're at, and Manchester United are not looking to go and win or compete for a Premier League or Champions League. Go and buy the best of the rest in the Premier League. That's what I'd go and do. So whoever is performing well from within the Premier League outside of the big 6, I would go and target them, like a Cunha, like an Mbremo. This is why I was with the Watkins signing, for example. Trying to think. Same way if it was, I'm not saying we get him, if we did go and try and sign a Villa player or a Newcastle player or Brighton or Bournemouth or whoever's performing well. It depends what we need. Will this manager still be here? Do we need a left back? Yeah, probably. Who are the best left backs in the league? What's happened to Robinson at Fulham? I've not seen him been playing at all. At all. What happened to him? Well, I thought he was very good last season. Very, very good last season. And then he kind of just seemed to have fallen off a cliff. Like, I'm looking at, he's only played 3 times. Injuries. Got to be injuries. Or has he just been on the bench and just been dropped? Let me know. But I rated him highly, highly. He's injured. Okay. So I can't even, like, if he comes back and plays at the level he was playing last season, go get him. 100%. If you're playing a back 4, which is potential the next manager is, go and get him. I'm just pointing out, midfield, there isn't really too many midfielders in the league performing like that. Central midfielders that I look at in the league and go, yeah, him. People are mentioning Wharton. With Wharton, I think he's a good midfielder. I do need to do 2 things. Watch him more, number 1. And number 2, needs to stay fit. I don't think he's played 30 league games for Palace yet. That's a problem. I think he's been injured already a couple times this season already. Like, how many games has he played for Palace so far? That in there lies the problem. Now, if you can stay fit and maintain this level, that's a whole different conversation. Because I don't hear anyone say anything bad about him, which is a good sign. It seems that everyone across the board rates him. Granted, he's made 8 appearances this season. Just the Prem. Yeah, he's made 8. So he's been playing for them this season, which is better. Which is miles better. But I believe did he not come off injured? Something like that. So yeah, I don't know how many games he's played in the league as well for them. Sorry, because they're in Conference League. Let me actually just pull up the rest of his stats. That was solely Premier League. How's he got on like in Europe, and then they're about to play tomorrow in the League Cup. So I'm gonna be watching him there. All right, so he's played 4 matches in Europe. So he's played 13 games. Yeah, man, I'm looking here. Like before the season started, he played 36 games in the Premier League. He played 20 last season and played 16 the season before. So it's like this season already, he's played 13 games across all comps, which is just 3 short of the 23-24 season in his overall total. Game time, man. 20 and 16 is not enough. It's really not. Yeah, Siddiqui seems to have played well. Yeah, I'd see how he gets on and see what's what. I'll definitely would. Hey, big up to SG for being a member of the channel for 10 months. Link's in the pinned comment for the membership, people. Link is in the pinned comment for the membership. A few sources reported that Lewandowski was open to joining us, but apparently Ratcliffe is blocking it. So far, I think it was ESPN. I think Fabrizio will probably mention it soon. We'll see. Oh, yeah. I rate Lewandowski, but last thing we need is Lewandowski at Manchester United. If you're signing Lewandowski at 30, it's crazy because he is quality, but you're not thinking about the future. That is for this season. When I say now, like that's now. That's for this season and this season only. Type thing, maybe a season following. I think Barcelona will look and try and improve. Hopefully they come by Haaland, man. Speaking on the United City show, hopefully they come by Haaland. Tired of it, man. This guy just be scoring just week in, week out, breaking records. Granted, he missed. But is the title? Let me ask you lot in the chat a question. Is the title race over? Is it done? Is it all Arsenal's? And do you lot? I think Liverpool are done. I think it's between us. I don't think you can lose 4 matches because they got to pretty much be perfect from now on out. And I don't see them dropping points. So I think they got to do better. So it's between Arsenal and City. But I don't know what Pep's on. But he is Pep and he does have Haaland. So I hear it. What's this? No, too early. So what, you don't write off Liverpool? Or I did ask 2 questions in one first. You don't write off Liverpool? It's 2 questions. Writing off Liverpool, and is it done like for Arsenal? I think Arsenal are the favourites currently as it stands. But I wouldn't write off City. I think it's stupid. I'll write off Liverpool, but I'm not going to write off City. That's daft. As a Liverpool fan, the next 2 weeks are key. Yeah, I think that just means you get caught adrift. That's what it is, because you lot got Villa and Manchester City. So if City take 3 points off you, you draw to Villa. Obviously got Madrid in between those fixtures as well. With just the straight A. I go City because don't want to see Arsenal winning it. First. If Liverpool drop points to Villa and lose to Manchester City, then it's over. I think it's done for them anyway. Too early to call it, but Arsenal in the driving seat, as we said before, even though we spent everything. Yeah, I don't think you lot can recover. Like I said, 4 losses, I think, is too much. Because 2 more would be 6. And I don't think a team's winning a league title with 6. But Pep, I wouldn't count out Manchester City. As much as I'd love to, because I can't stun him, I'm not just going to write them off only being 6 points behind. Because they are capable of going on a run, getting it together, as we've seen before this game. Because a lot of people spoke about Manchester City's defense and their issues and how problematic it was going to be. And granted, they've conceded goals, but it's not been that bad. It's not been that bad. But, you still think Haaland will win the Golden Boot? Oh, absolutely. I ain't betting against him for the Golden Boot race now. How many is he on now? How many goals has he got? Is he not saying ridiculous? I even checked because I don't even check the scorers list. But how many is he on and who's even close to him? I'll check that in a second. Let's see what's what. Yeah, to win with 6 losses means you are winning the rest. So you just got win, loss, win, and then maybe another loss. You prefer City or Pool to win it over Arsenal? I hate them all. There's no preference. Despise them all. The fact that they're the 3 options is disgusting. I lose either way. It's a lose again situation. No matter if it's Arsenal, if it's City, if it's Liverpool. I have no preference whatsoever. Because it sucks. He's on 11 goals. Let me actually pull up the scorers. Let me see. Let me actually pull this up. Let me see the scorers. I've not even checked this. Oh, it's not saying I really checked like that. So yeah, Haaland got 11. Semenyo got 6. Eagles on 6. Welbeck on 5. Mateta on 5. Anthony at Burnley on 4. And Bremo 4. Krupi at Bournemouth 4. Voltamad 4. Isidore 4. Richarlison, Gakpo, Salah, and Ekatike all on 3. Oh, sorry, Sa, Enzo Fernandez, Ndai, Bowen, Bruno G, Gyökeres, Caicedo, Van de Ven all on 3. And then, all right, first. So the closest to him is Semenyo. True say, Bournemouth are flying. So it makes sense. Yeah, flying. I got 6. Wow, Semenyo got 6 goals and 3 assists in 9 games. What? Couldn't pass the concept test though, could he? Clearly not. If that's the case, City and Liverpool might turn up to the Champions League and domestic cups to pick up something. Hopefully not. Domestic cups is domestic cups. Like, that can happen. I just need them not winning the Champions League. I don't need any of them winning the champs. I just live through City and Liverpool winning the champs. I don't need that. I don't need that whatsoever. City, you know it. Nah, because I live here. I'm Mac born and bread pops. It's not nice. It's not been nice at all. I don't like it. Because there's too many City fans popping up in Manchester. Because they weren't here when I was younger. No. So, like, nah, it's not. And Arsenal, for all the obvious reasons, it's not. And Liverpool, for all the obvious reasons, it's not. Liverpool down the road. And I'm there too often in Liverpool. And there's Scousers and Liverpudlians and Liverpool fans in Manchester. It's horrible. Horrible. It's nicer online, I would say. From an online perspective, it's nicer. From a content creator perspective, it's nicer because it's just less of them to deal with. Because, City's fan base is nowhere near Arsenal or Liverpool's online. That's what I'd say. As long as Pool don't face an English opponent in Champions League, they'll be all right, maybe. I don't know. Hey, if they keep playing like this, they get nowhere near the Champions League. Hopefully, they drop out the top 8. They'll be somewhere in the mix of the 24. They book a PSG or some other unexpected giant who's not in the top 8. They go out. City, Liverpool, who else in the champs? Not City, Liverpool. City and Arsenal in the Champions League. Could be problems. But you know what? The PSG are there. Real Madrid are there. Barcelona are there. Calm. We good. Absolutely calm. Shout out PSG last year. They were the English slayers, man. Beat all the English teams in the Champions League. So Real Madrid will be better this season. Barcelona got Yamal, Rashford with a point to prove, Lewandowski, De Jong, Pedri. And Bayern Munich, actually, with Vega's boy. With company. Yeah. So, I don't need no English team winning the champs. I need them all out expeditiously. I ain't trying to do all that. Deal with these lot winning and contending for the Prem. The champs, I just want to sit and enjoy. I'll just keep it stepping. And yes, continue to run up the likes, people. Continue to run up the likes. Continue to hit the subscribe button. Continue to hit the notification bell as well. Oh, yeah. You're bad. So you're still finishing the top 24. 100%. You'll make the playoffs. Bare minimum, you'll make the playoffs. I know what you lot are like. %. To IDK, that's crazy. But why would he be finished if that was the case? But I'm lost why he'd be finished. If we beat PSG, genuinely think we win the thing. First, I'm not opposed. If Villa was to win the champs, I'll go first. I opposed to Villa winning the champs. It's all good. Yeah. Oh yeah, you want top 8, but you ain't getting top 8. You ain't getting top 8. You get top 24, mate. That's what Liverpool again. Let me actually check your fixtures before I start continue to run my mouth. I made you because you're currently sat 10th. Madrid gonna pack you up. So that's 0 points. You don't go after that. PSV. Yeah, you'll beat PSV. How Inter getting on this season, people? Let me see. How Inter Milan getting on? They're currently 4th. I have no idea what they look like. Let me see their team. Just looking at their last fixtures. Still got the back three of Kanji, Bastoni. It should be, yeah. All right, we'll just say for gender's sake, draw. Who else you got? So that's 4th from the last from 9. Marseille away. Marseille play a good brand of football, to be honest. And then you'll beat Karabakh. And that's it. Yeah, man, that ain't gonna be enough to finish top 4. Top 8, sorry. Yeah. I ain't the top of the league. You sure? Flawless, you should do a top 8 Premier League thing again. It'll be fun to hear from the pool fans. I might revisit that like international break. Or maybe top of the year. Maybe top of the year. Marseille, I only watched them once. I watched them against Real Madrid and they played very well, to be honest. And I've heard they played a very, very good brand of football. So, yeah. You get peak for them. You could get peak for them. But yeah. Liverpool ain't they'll finish in the top 24. But I don't think they finish in the top 8. No way, you lot are playing inside. You confident? Yeah, man. You beating Inter, yeah? In Milan. We will be there. Actually, will Slot even still be in charge? Pool versus Palace today. We're gonna feast. I hope so. That watch along will be on the Sarcasm City TV Extra YouTube channel, people. Without doubt. Aston in 22-23 had a 7-point lead in match week 18. Yeah. They are, like I said, Arsenal's biggest obstacle is the manager. I think the team is there. They have the 11. They have the squad to win the league. I've said this. Mikel Arteta is the problem. If he gets it right, then it's curtains. But Willie, I don't know about that. I don't know. True. It's a better Arsenal. It's a better Arsenal in terms of the talent they have on paper and stuff like that. Not finishing top 8 might be a blessing. Yeah, a blessing for us as rivals, because then they book PSG or Real Madrid, who finished outside the top 8, and then go out early, man. That's what we need, man. Liverpool out the Champions League early, already out the title race already. People have thrown in, they've had a white towel and throw it. So they out the Premier League title race before game week 9, before November. Then out of the champs early on as well. Oh, bring me that. 100%. And then hopefully out of the Carabao Cup tomorrow too. There we go. Hopefully 3 out of 4 of them things is done. That's what we need. And then someone pack them up in the FA Cup. Let's hope so. That's what we hoping for, man. Praying on their downfall every single day. What are you saying, Vale?
Yo.
Good?
Yeah.
Good.
As good as it can be. Shoot. I wasn't even able to listen while you were
it was cool. I was just answering questions from the chat and stuff like that. It was on various topics, like Liverpool and Arsenal and the league title and Champions League and stuff like that. But yeah, back to your boy Vinny. Hopefully your boy Vinny if company wins the champs, props to him, man. I'll give him all the plaudits in the world.
Maybe he's on the track to maybe being special. Maybe he's on track to be. He
has the opportunity to be. He's at the right club. If you go deliver, guess what? You know me. I'll give plaudits where plaudits is due.
His training, his coaching tree is very nice too. I mean, listen.
Coaching tree hype. You know what I'm saying? Put some
coaching tree hype.
Yeah.
That's a real thing. Don't do that, Flawless.
Why are you talking about who was above him and stuff like that?
Who he's learned under, who he's been managed by. You can't.
Yeah, he's not a content creator. Stop it, man. You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing that, man. Go win. Oh,
It
who he's
all
worked with.
it all leads into it. The fact that he was able to see Pep, the fact that he went and got his coaching badges with.
Go win the champs, man. I need him knock out you lot. That'd be great. You know what I'm saying? That'd be fantastic. I need that. With company, he has the opportunity to. I just don't see it. I didn't see anything at Burnley that made me go, yeah, you're him. You got your moves to Bayern Munich over the moon.
Well, Bayern locked him up until 2029.
Yeah, they did. So hopefully he locks up some champs.
Sure. If not, if he doesn't win the champs over there, when it's Pep's turn to say farewell to City, company, the door will be open for you. Is all I'm gonna say.
He rates Pep above him, no Pops. That's why I didn't mention it. Because he said how many failed managers came from Fergie's camp, but he don't rate. He has
Fergie's
Pep
camp's terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't care less.
Oh no, but maybe Pops is taking a shot at you. He wasn't really. Maybe that's what.
No, he was talking about it in regards to saying that because who from Pep's tree has been successful?
Well, I mean,
I'm asking.
He's currently at Real Madrid.
Is Xavi Alonso under Pep?
What?
For real?
What?
Are you sure?
What? Don't make your face like that. Don't make your face like
sure?
that. He's not only.
Xavi, this is news to me. This is why I'm asking.
Have they not crossed paths?
But learning under and cross paths is two different things. I wouldn't look at.
But this is what that's where the inspiration comes from. That's where the examples in terms of, you know what, being managed by Jose, I took an element of this. Being managed by Pep, I took an element of this. This is what.
Because you took an element doesn't mean you learn under. Like, is Xavi Alonso a protege of?
You can't be.
Pep?
No. I wouldn't go so far as say protege, but I would say in terms of the influences. The influences, yeah. the same way Arsenal fans probably say Arteta and Werner, right? Wenger, sorry. Arsene Wenger.
No.
Arsenal fans? Are you? No, come on, Flawless. Come on. You know Arsenal fans have made.
I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, they've done it. Come on.
I wouldn't say Arteta is from the Wenger tree.
Whose tree would you say? Pep?
You would say, yeah, I'd say he's definitely more so Pep.
Pep.
How many years did he work? Was he at your place?
I think he gave us 2 years. I think
he was only there 2 years. Are you sure?
I think it was only 2.
Why did it feel much longer?
Probably because of COVID and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's all right. But the fairs. But my point is with company, hey, go win the champs, man.
All right, that's fair. Now, Flawless, I listen. It's World Series time. All right, I got my Blue Jays playing. I had to go chime in and see what the fam was doing because
that's all good, man. Take it as much this, man. Take as many breaks as you need, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I need a break from you on the show, so yeah, take as many.
Wow. Listen. Flawless doesn't mean that, chat. He doesn't mean that. The thing that's interesting. This 9 games into the league. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And we do this often. Actually, let me get my hood out of here. We kind of talk about what's up and coming. What are we going to talk about? What's the conversation like? And I got a show. I'll be honest with you. I've already kind of bookmarked it. So chat, if you're new to it, make sure you subscribe. But I'm going to say this. I think we're doing a disservice. I think the elders. I put myself in the elders. I don't know if Pops puts himself in the elders. You're probably. You know what I mean?
But to me, it depends on who you're talking to. Like you couldn't say yes, I'm an elder, but to Pops, no, he's the OG.
Yeah. I mean, but in terms of like a collective, in terms of maybe being an influence, you know what I mean? Speaking to the youngins.
Yeah.
The meltdowns 9 game week 9. That's a young man thing, right?
Yes.
That's a young thing.
Actually, no, because I see older heads melting. So it should be. Here's what I say. I'm more understanding of it from younger people. Because when I was younger, I had meltdowns, but I've seen people similar to our age, older, slightly younger, on a meltdown thing.
This is what I'm saying. Do you think it's something dietary? Do you think there's something in the water? Like
it's just personalities.
What is?
I think it's just personalities.
It's 9 weeks into the season.
But
Who the heck says the season's over?
I think it is for Liverpool in regards to the title.
No, Flawless. Come on now. Come on.
I think
now.
it is.
No.
I think it is.
It's over?
In the, I don't think they can win the league. I think they're done.
Wow.
Because they have to, so they've had 4 losses. They'd have to pretty much go perfect from that. Not exactly perfect, but they'd have to be literally perfect for the next, maybe 9 games. Where we in 9 games in?
Yeah.
Next 29, what is it? 29 matches. Literally, not 29. They don't have to win 29 out of 29, but it's win 26, draw 1, lose 1, or something like that. Or win 27,
okay.
draw 1, lose 1. Sorry, people, my maths is terrible. But you understand my overall point.
Yeah, I know what you're getting at.
They would, and I don't see that.
Flawless,
I don't think they're capable. This is not just a 15-game win streak.
No, we can't. No. I gotta stop you. I gotta interrupt you. You can't continue with this thinking.
I hear it, man.
I'm not selling Kool-Aid. Why would I want to sell Kool-Aid to Liverpool fans?
Because you love to see the side effects of it. That's why.
No,
you like me. I'll be honest. I don't sell the Kool-Aid. I'm just like,
there's
hey,
no selling. No. I'm not selling Kool-Aid. I don't know who's still in the chat. What fan base they happen to be. But no club you support. No club you support can you say 9 weeks in what you were aspiring for your club to do, it's over. Now,
if you lose 4 of your first 9, I can confidently say it's over.
No.
4 of your first 9, it's a wrap, man. Show's over.
We can't do that. There's so much that happens in football. This is where I'm like,
and on top of that, it's not just the results; it's the way they're playing as well.
I think I'm aging out
the entire season.
Flawless, I think I'm aging out with this group. I think I'm aging out with you two.
A difference of opinion, that's all.
This don't compute. Like how are we gonna talk about a season when if game week 9 it's over? So is the conversation really only about what, 4 clubs? Is it only about
in regards to the league
title? Or am I supposed to consider
it was only 3 for me? I only had 3, and I think one of them are gone.
No, oh my gosh. So
why,
now
who was the whoa. Who was the 4th team?
No, but the reason why I have to ask this, the reason why do we not have to look at things differently? You're gonna accuse me of doing the whole copium thing or the whole trying to selling stuff, but teams have magical special seasons. Maybe it doesn't ultimately result in maybe winning the Prem, but in terms of how far they go, how they challenge, like, listen, look at the top 4 right now, top 5. I think there's some surprises there.
Yes, of course. Bournemouth and Sunderland.
What's to say that they don't continue on and cause a problem for the quote unquote expected teams to win this thing? Are we going to have 2 Leicesters? Probably not. But it's a season for a reason. It's 9 weeks in. I don't get. And if this is the case, I'm going to have to ignore, like, I'm going to be disrespectful, and I'm going to ignore week 1 talks, week 2 talks, week 3 talks, week 5. If it's going to take a result getting to week 9 for men's that we're talking about, we're winning multiple trophies or we're winning this Prem, to being like the Prem title's over.
Which I get. Look at their performances and look at their results.
But just like how quickly it turned, because they had 5 wins on the bounce, and now they've got these. It could turn just like that. The give up. I'm gonna talk about it on my show.
I'm not giving up. I'm saying I can get less for it. I'm happy about it. I'm over the moon. I thought they were genuinely gonna win the league.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. I had Liverpool.
You had Liverpool winning the league.
Why are you at? Yes, I had Liverpool winning the league. I had Liverpool winning the league. Yo, this guy's an idiot.
Another wrong prediction from Flawless. I had to get him to say. I needed you to say it out loud.
Yeah, I openly said I had Liverpool winning the league. Yes.
Yeah, terrible prediction.
Yeah, terrible. This is the same guy who had Manchester United top 4, but we moved. Why'd you go on? Yeah, go on, carry on.
I shouldn't have listened to the United fans. My thing with regards,
I shouldn't have listened to the Liverpool fans. Yeah, easy that is. This fucking guy, yo, passing the buck, yo, passing the buck.
There's a difference between top 4 and winning. There's a
They had a distinct difference between 4th and 15th. But here we are. So, and as you were.
Listen.
Or 4th and 7th.
Well, your special one couldn't get the job done. I think the whole thing with regards to I love that. I think the whole thing with regards to giving up on the season. I didn't consider him special. You did.
Yeah, like a lead. Yeah. Same difference. You know the point that I'm making, man. Overall, man, I thought he was the guy. Yo, we was all right, cool. You gonna
interim Amarin. That's what I'm saying. Interim.
It turns out he's not gonna be. So now just go get someone to do the basics.
True. Steps. No, but I was really surprised. I wasn't kidding when I think it might have been when we were just catching up. When we were catching up and he had the Q&A, and I was really surprised by how quickly a fan base can turn and give up on a season. And then
they seen it, man. It's not just the results.
I think it is just the results
thing with them. It's not just the results with Liverpool.
I think it is because they were honestly when we were telling them, "Oh, you're getting all these late winners, right? Extra time's your friend." They were calm with it.
Nah, they knew. They weren't cop.
They didn't know. No, but they didn't talk like they knew, so I'm not going to give them the out. They talk like it's all cool. I'm not giving them the out. No, man.
I would have done the same shit. You know what I'm saying? I would have done the same thing. I ain't admitting to you my weaknesses. What are you talking about?
Well, Arnie likes to admit his weaknesses in press conferences.
It's kind of a problem right there. Stop doing that.
But he'll turn it around. He can turn it around. Listen, there needs to be some equity. There needs to be. We talked about loyalty earlier, right?
Mm-hmm.
How does the loyalty get lost 9 games in? How does the manager that was talked about to be brilliant, talked about this and what he did versus Pep, talked about first year how does them, and I'm saying them, the fan base, how do all of them with the base and chest that they had now go and being like, this manager needs to go?
That's what I was going to say. Not thinking they can win the league and winning the manager gun is two separate things.
This is where I want to take it. Even giving up on the season, that's one thing. Okay, you give up on the season 9 weeks in. All right, some of us are built different. You know what I mean? But when it comes down to I want this manager out, wow. What? Like, if it was a Chelsea fan, I get it. DNA wise, I get it. Abramovich showed you, okay, things slip up. You delivered trophies, you delivered a prem, you're out the door. Liverpool fans have no right to be moving like this. None.
Now, I understand why some of them want him out. I understand.
No, stop understanding. You're bothering me right now. Stop understanding why Liverpool fans do this. No.
Like they have.
No.
I get it.
You don't.
You can't perform like that after what they've had. Their performance have been disgusting.
Manager out is crazy. There's no understanding wanting a manager out. No,
I get it.
Come on.
No. Dude. Wait, what? You don't think in any circumstances? No.
No.
You don't think in any not forget Liverpool and Slot. You don't think there's any circumstance where wanting the manager out is correct?
Oh, there's circumstances, but these circumstances of 9 weeks into a season, no.
So you don't think the horrible performances in the
not one Liverpool fan has a right to say Arnie Slot out 9 weeks into a season for a man that delivered a prem last season. No.
I personally, actually, again, it depends on how much I believed on him beforehand.
Flawless, hold on. This is where we just need to be balanced. No one talked bad about Slot last year. They talked about how brilliant he was. They talked about how amazing it was. So there's no like, the switch goes off to be like, I want him out. Like how they talked about him, where they put him, the categories he was in. We can't do that. Now, if you were lying to us, if all you were saying was BS the whole time, if there was really no belief, you were just gassing it, they were being the true GLEs, then I get it. Then it makes sense to me.
I don't. Yeah.
But you
got a point. You got a point. You know what I'm saying? You right when you right.
Thank you. I thought I was going crazy.
No. You got a point.
I have to go back.
Again, I don't agree with it, but what I'm saying is I understand it because they have been horrible.
Now you understand it also if they were hyping it, if it wasn't really believed what they were saying about this manager. Because if it's a manager that was brilliant and he's falling on some bad decisions or having a bad form right now, but if you believe in this manager, the way you were talking about this manager, this slip up doesn't mean this is him for the rest of the season. This slip up means he'll get it right. But they didn't believe it. The ones that are ready to quit, saying the season's over, they never believed it. Those are the true GLEs, Flawless. The GLEs got exposed. I know I got the title. However things have been flowing. But we've exposed the many GLEs. No, I'm telling you, there's more than one.
Because Pop says, there were some Reds who didn't like him from the jump and really wanted rid of him from January, but obviously enjoyed winning the Prem, but not his star. Yeah, because you had a Sam saying slot out.
He was emotional. He admitted he was emotional. He didn't really mean it.
Are they being, all right, are some of them being emotional now? I'd say
Facts.
so. I would say so.
Now you hit it. This is why I asked the question.
Well, I get it.
I think there's something in the food. There's something in the water. Maybe it's how people are consuming content. Maybe it's all of these short forms, short vids, TikTok. There's something, the wiring's jacked up. I remember when us as fans, we were ride or die. It wasn't until, you know when it was? Until mathematically possible, right? Until it got to there where many of us would quit. When it was just like, no, there's no turn. That's how some of us were wired. This is 9 weeks, Flawless. This is 9 weeks. This isn't even winter break.
Yeah.
Oh my. But weakness. I'm seeing weakness everywhere, Flawless. I'm seeing weakness everywhere. Now it's weird because I'm like, I really wonder what's got so many that are able to talk with the bass like this and then to be able to quit. Seasons aren't easy. You know what? I actually blame my club. Flawless, I blame my club. And you know what? I'm going to blame my Blue Brothers as well. Because they made it look, I'm going to blame you. Because we all made it look easy spending and doing what we did. For these Liverpool fans to think, they're going to have the best transfer window ever and then kick off and do a madness. You know what? It's all come 360, 180. I realize it's our fault. They thought winning back-to-back was easy because we did 4 in a row. They're just going to spend, get Isak, get Verts, Kirkez, Frank Pong. This manager's going to do back-to-back. Get out of here. This Arnie was talked about, he did a madness. He was so special. He didn't do anything more than my man Pellegrini. My man Pellegrini actually won 2 trophies his rookie season. And they were talking about winning back-to-back. Pellegrini wasn't able to win back-to-back. Arnie slot. I get it. We made it look too easy. That's why they're crashing out. Because they're like, we just saw City.
They're crashing out because they should be doing better. That's why.
Should they, though?
Yes.
We've seen Chelsea spend, and it doesn't always result in winning. We've seen y'all spend. Y'all been spending.
And we should be doing better.
But you haven't, so it's kind of, it should be understood.
No, so that's why people, that's why, no one's saying it's easy. It's not easy. However, this is why criticism comes, and this is why managers are then sacked. For all these reasons. I'm not saying he should be sacked right now. I'm saying this is where it stems from. You can't have the season you have, add the quality they have, and look the way they do. It's not just the 4 losses. If these 4 losses were spread out and it wasn't 4 in a row, and they was performing better, I maybe, again, wouldn't be sat here saying, it's done for them. If the because there'd be something to go, all right, this performance is there. They have not performed well in a whole game the entire season. They've lost 4 games in a row. Pops made this point. The players, after Brentford scored that goal, Pops made this point. Look unresponsive. They look down. That's not a good sign.
Wait, wasn't it? It was a late goal though. Wasn't it a late goal in the?
Well, the 3-1, huh? Well, a late goal because they scored 3-1 and then it went 3-2. It wasn't a late goal. It was, one sec, I'll pull it up now and see the time on it. They were still in the game. because he went
Okay.
3-1 and they were still in the
But
game.
but
if I'm correct.
but we know the mentality Monsters was a fraud branding anyways.
See,
Like
and this is
them,
what we talk about when we start talking like there's nothing as a Liverpool fan that you look at and go, all right, I hope. So this can it was 60 minutes, the penalty. There's still half an hour to go. You're telling me you don't have enough quality out there to go.
So
and,
wait, the Van Dykes and the Van Dykes had their heads down. The
that's what
Konates like
Pop said this. Yeah, Pop said this on the show. He mentioned it. He's in the chat. He'll know. I'm not. I would never lie on his name.
no
He
no
said
no.
this.
You
So
know
like
what?
that's where we stand. It's not like they've lost the 4, but they're performing well. And you go, and it's more so less on the manager, it's more on the players, and certain players are moving, playing well. So let's say, for instance, Frimpong, Kirkes, and Van Dijk are playing well, but
Yeah.
Kanate is playing poor. And Gravenberch and McAllister are playing well, but Wirtz is pouring.
Yeah,
Salah,
yeah,
Isak, and Ekatike are on it, but Gakpo's poor.
Yeah,
Then you look
yeah.
at it and go, hey, that's an individual. Everybody looks bad. Outside of Ekatike, Alisson, Gravenberch, that is
Konate.
it.
Konate's been looking better
Kanate's not
than.
been, did you not what? Did you not watch the game against Brentford?
Well, he's not looking as poor as he was. He had his head turned early in the season with regards to Real Madrid.
Did you watch the game against Brentford?
I did. It was
And
entertaining.
did you not see the man just run off him?
Okay, no. Okay, listen. He got caught. Konate got caught in terms of I can't take this player down because it's going to result in a red.
Just track. You know what? Track your runner. Trust me, I play football. I know I play a DM. I've had many people run off me. I've seen that before. I've been in that scenario. Like, hope the goalkeeper.
I wouldn't kill. I was going to
do you
kill
think
Konate.
Konate's played well this season?
No, but again.
Okay, so even Pop
but
saying
hold
he's
on, flawless.
balanced,
It's not
you
no,
can-
no, but it's just not the manager. This
No,
this
it's not. No. Don't get misunderstood.
because again,
not-
Konate's seen
not- it's
people
not-
getting
it's not
paid
solely-
around him. No,
it's
but
not- it's not solely-
let me give you the psyche. Let me give you the psyche.
Go on, hit me with the side. Before you do, hey, big up Jimmy Spliff for the raid as well. Shout out to my guy Jimmy every single time. Hope you're blessed, Jimmy. Big up everyone joining over from the raid. Please run up the likes, hit the subscribe button. Floor's yours.
Yo,
And
bless.
to this, you says flawless when you're gonna apologize to Amarim. When you asked me this question after a loss for Manchester United, that's when I apologize.
Wow.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Listen, I wanna say, and Pops with the comment. Konate from early in the season looked really poor, like passing it to the other team, being inconsistent. But he's looking a lot better now. But he's been that quick to talk about because of the contract talk, right? The rumors with regards to Real Madrid. But he's been seeing everybody around him getting paid. He's also seen Luis Diaz said, "You can go. We're not going to pay you." So that plays into a player and what they're
I
going to
get
do.
all
But-
that. But the point is I'm making is
But
not
that play in
Konate.
particular.
I'm not harping on him. I'm saying is all of the squad pretty much is performing poorly. That's on the manager. If you even give you Konate, let's say for argument's sake, even though I disagree, Konate's playing well, Ekatike's playing well, Alisson's playing well.
Yeah.
That's it. If 3 players out of 25 are only playing well, I'm looking at the manager. Now, if 20 of the 25 are playing well, I'm looking at those individuals. I'm looking at those individuals. Shabazz, you can add in. The point is, I'm making it's a minority. 4 from 25 is a terrible return for a side that's going reigning champions, and you're going to go and try and retain the Premier League. 4 for 25 for anything is bad, but 4 from 25, that is a managerial problem.
Yeah, he hasn't really. I like how you
25
boost the numbers. He's not really using the full 25, but I know what you're saying. I know what you're getting.
All right, 4 out of 20 then.
No, I know what you're
4
getting.
out of,
I think,
4 out of 18, 4 out of 16. It's horrendous.
but
That could whatever the numbers are. But go on.
But here, and again, the psyche plays a part. The psyche plays a part because how do you tap in to get these players wanting it again after winning it? That's why it is on the manager, and it's incredibly difficult. But these players that wanted these contract extensions, these players that are getting paid more than they've ever been paid before, they hold some blame. And when you talk about Konate not really going in on that, and I saw man ran off him, goal. Does he take him down? Probably not. Does he take him down? Probably not. All in all, it's one of those blips where it's just like,
you think it's a blip for the team?
I think it's one of those where you gotta work through this. Like, you got to work through this and see how they come out on the other side,
Here's
because
what
they'll
the
be
issue is.
stronger.
It's been 3 months, 2.5 months, because we didn't start. They've been like this 2.5 months.
Yeah, but on top of that, it's also recognizing, again, Pops wasn't accustomed to this. I think many Liverpool fans
Now,
forgot.
you can't say that with Pops, because Pops, he's seen them be successful. And
He's seen it, but he might have forgotten. I said he might have forgotten.
You
Pops
see,
might have forgotten.
Pops don't forget shit.
All
You
right.
don't forget nothing.
Okay.
You don't forget that, yo.
But there's you get everyone's best shot.
See? Yeah, and he said call Mo and Van Dijk by name and add the coach too because he picks them. And he also goes on to say, as a team, we can't defend set pieces. That's from the manager. Individuals need to do better, yes. But as a team, when a team is not doing what it's supposed to, it falls on the manager. Does that mean the individuals get off scot-free? No.
No.
Individuals don't get off scot-free. Absolutely not. And they're right to be criticized. Salah, Van Dijk, whoever else. But the point is I'm making, there's too much talent there for them to look this bad. This is why it's not a blip. They've been this way for 2.5 months. They've been playing this way for the entire season. Granted, at points, they might have a good 20 minutes here, 30 minutes here.
But again,
they've been off.
But again, the reason why I'm saying this manager needs more than 9 weeks, this manager needs more than what he's been given, is because we've made it look easy. The Liverpool fan base don't understand.
You have a longer patience. When is enough? If we're sat here December the 1st and they still look the same, is that when you then when do you no longer consider it a blip? And it's just what they are on the slot. If December 1st, the performances continue, results continue, not necessarily losing all games, but losing, drawing, winning, inconsistencies, do you call it then and say this ain't a blip, this is what they are? Because to me, this is what they are.
Nah, this is
okay. So when is it then? December? Is it by December 1st? When do you say it is?
I think if it's looking inconsistent with them playing in the cup runs as well as the Prem, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think when it looks that they are risking not being in Europe, that's when you pull the trigger on this match.
Champions League or Europe?
Europe.
So they have to be off of 7th.
They have to be off of Europa. The Europa Conference League stopped it.
I think you said Europe, so that's why
6.
I was.
Yeah, I think it's 6.
All right, so you're saying they have to be far off 6th place. So if they're 9th, 10th, and they're 8 points off of 6, then you'll go AS now.
Then you got to get. Then this manager's clearly failed, because the reason why I say this is the grace, and I know Klopp gave you a Champions League, but there's the grace that this manager should get after winning the Prem. The Prem is not The Prem's not easy, and I don't think you just throw this manager out that gave you a Prem the way Spurs threw out.
I'm not saying exactly. I'm just talking about the criticism of him.
Criticism? Oh no! Flawless. Sorry, we are having two separate conversations. The criticism's fair. I'm with you. Criticism is fair. You got to be like, listen, you got so much more talent than you did the season before. You did magic, and I gave the whole different.
It's one of them. It's tough because I just think certain off. Maybe he isn't what we thought he was.
And I'm gonna get, I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt, and I think he should get the benefit of the doubt after winning a Prem. Prems are special. They're. It's not okay. You delivered it. You're showing poor form this year. You're out the door. We're gonna get someone else. I think he gets the benefit of the doubt until it is drastic and they're out of Europa, because that grace was given. And I know, yes, Klopp gave you a UCL before he gave you the Prem, and you showed him more grace after that Prem because of maybe those two trophies. But Klopp finished in Europa, and Liverpool fans hated that, right? So I think you give this manager that grace when you also look at who else he's competing with. Like, who are the fearful managers in the Prem? I think in your words, you're probably only saying...
Who are the what managers, sorry?
Who are the fearful managers in the Prem?
Fearful?
Fearful, yeah. Who would be like, you know what, we can't afford to keep Arnie because next season we're going to kick on and we got problems because we think we're not going to be good.
I mean, this league is... That makes it worse when I look at the league, like what he's doing. It makes it worse because you're not surrounded by top quality managers and teams. You're not.
So you just
You're not
criticism,
you're
I
not-
agree, but I don't think
you're
you're
not
getting rid
surrounded-
of a. No, you're not
you're
getting
not
rid of a
sur-
Prem
but
winning
the
manager.
reason why the criticism of Slot is even more because you are not surrounded by great teams and great managers. You're not.
But
Outside
we're
of Pep City's team, you can.
but we're
debate
having
what
two
you
different
have,
combos
but-
because I agree later in the season. I agree later in the season. This fall off continues. Right now, it's kind of like all calm, but I think they need to be drastically out of Europa for it to be the case. Now, Liverpool fans, they got a different threshold. They're
because
they're moving different. Liverpool fans are talking like
because you can't lose 4 games in a row, man. And it's the manner in which they lost and who they lost to. Like Lex said, the loss to us was more than one loss, man.
Well, you guys are clearly
The 3
better
losses
than
in
what
one.
you were on. You guys are better than what you were last year. You guys weren't that bad last year. You made it to a Europa final. You weren't 15th
No, we're
best
talking
in the
about
league.
talking about the loss. No, we're talking about a loss just gone, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, the loss just gone. Exactly.
You shouldn't. If you have aspirations to win a league title, and it's not just based off one game, you can't lose to Manchester United. No, you can't.
What?
No, at Anfield, no, you can't. As the Liverpool man, let me clarify that.
It was a late.
As the
It was a late
Liverpool
winner.
manager,
Late winner, by the way.
late winner or not, losing to this Manchester United side under Amorim at Anfield
All right.
as the Liverpool manager, coming off the back of winning the league, adding Isak, adding Wirtz, adding Frimpong, adding Kirkes, having Van Dijk, having Kanate, having Salah, having Ekatike, Cody Gakpo. No.
But
Yes,
you-
the loss I like, because I said it before the game, Vader. I said if Liverpool lose to us at Anfield, their problems are bigger than I acknowledged. And
Yes, but it's not manager out bigger, is all I'm saying.
oh no, that could have definitely caused me to flip. I'm not gonna lie.
Really.
That's a loss that could have. Yeah. Roles were reversed.
You know, because
let's say-
so I took a second, Flaws. You know me. I don't try to be reactionary. It's actually I just hit this. It's actually not in my nature. It's not in my nature to
I'm
be
glad you
reactionary.
enjoyed
Like
this
this.
time, man. Big up, man. Every single time. Outside, man. See, look,
But-
it was unforgivable. And roles were reversed. I would be the same. It's definitely it would have tested me. I tell you.
But
that.
this is what I'm saying. So I thought I was like, okay, if it was the season after Pep gave me the Centurions, because Pep's first Prem winning season, Centurions, right?
You gotta excuse Pep.
No. But I'm just saying,
Yeah.
Pep gave me third one season.
Yeah.
The next season gives me the Centurions, and let's say his third season, he falls off, 4 losses.
It's Pep. You can't use Pep. He's an
Because-
anomaly. Pep, one of the goats. Slots
But-
not there.
But think about this: wouldn't the questions
I get,
be there?
I get the point you're trying to make. I'm just saying, Pep's a bad example because of where he's like when he went 1-12. Any other manager, I am asking you weekly, what are you saying about this manager? Notice I
But-
didn't ask you about that.
No, but what if he did that? What if he did that? What if he went 1-12 after only winning 1 Prem? That's why I'm trying to say.
And still because it's Pep. I'm still not asking because of what you've done prior to this.
Okay.
Your reputation in the game precedes you. I'm very much like that. The reason why I crashed it on Amorim so hard is because you don't have that in the bank.
Now, Flawless, you remember when the Liverpool fans wanted to keep telling me like I keep doing this novice thing with Arteta and I should be doing the novice with Arnie. Arnie did something so special.
I didn't even realize that Arnie was.
He's only
like,
been managing as long as Arteta. Do you
everybody's
think that's what we're seeing now though?
Maybe.
Do you think we're seeing this immaturity, this noviceness, this not accustomed? Like, is that what's getting exposed right now?
Valid point. Very much possible because I didn't realize that until Pops mentioned it, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh, because I just presumed he'd been managing 10,
So,
15
so
years
he's
ago.
maybe showing his
Yeah,
inexperience.
this is new to him. This is supremely new to him. So maybe
Now-
it is because of that.
now,
if
because
this
it's
was
new to
Arteta,
him-
we would say the same thing. But go on.
And because it's new to him, do you give him the license to learn? Oh, someone's at the door. 1 second.
Nah, no stress. Do your thing. Yeah. Also, this man, we gave him back-to-back wins. Yo. Yeah, it's peak Simon. I forgot about that, yo. I forgot about that. You know what? Side valid point, man. He gave us back-to-back wins. I forgot about that. I did. Yeah, but like I've said before, you, Manchester City, United, Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea, all got managers who are, you could argue actually all 5 of the clubs I've just mentioned all have, outside of Eula, of course. The other 4 have managers who are quote unquote learning on the job. Here the thing is, you can't have your L plates on. This is a Formula One car.
So you don't let him learn this out. You don't let him figure.
No, you can't be learning. And again, of course, Pep's still learning now. So when I say that, people, managers don't get to a level and stop learning. The point is, you're not. There's still a certain level you don't.
If he's so special, but if he's so special, if he was all the hype, if he was the guy that they were all talking about last season,
he might just be elite. Like that's what it is. Like with
if he's an elite manager,
with Amorim, let me change that as well. Elite, not special. Like with Amorim, I thought he was an elite manager, and I thought he was going to kick on here because what he did at Sporting was incredible.
But this is the manager that just won the Prem. Do you give him some time? Do you give Arnie?
Yeah, I think you give him some time.
He's got to learn this. He's got to learn this.
But you are making it extremely difficult for me.
And this is why Liverpool fans didn't like this. Liverpool fans were trying to tell me that I was doing the whole revisionist. Again, we can only use the information that was put in front of us, right?
Yeah.
Now, I happen to believe, despite the interview and what Klopp's trying to do, if you're given more money, you're also given more pressure.
Absolutely.
So this is where Arnie put himself in a situation that Klopp never had to face.
Yeah.
And I honestly believe if anyone's going to have an allowance, if anyone can actually have the backing to be like, I want this, I demand this because of what I've done, I actually think Jurgen Klopp chose not to be that aggressive in the market. I think he chose not to have the pressure of having the best transfer window or maybe best acquisition of players. I think he did, because we know we can't escape it. If you have the best transfer window, that means you need to have the best season. And Arnie can't escape that, and it's a pressure that Klopp never had. Klopp had the grace of the fan base being FSG out because they don't spend enough. Klopp had the grace of always having other clubs, quote unquote, spending more than him. I think Arnie should survive this, but I don't think he will. Wrongfully so. I think wrongfully so he doesn't survive this. Because they have a tough upcoming fixtures. I got tough fixtures as well. Like,
definitely tough, man. They got Palace, well, today technically now. Then they got Villa. Then they got Real Madrid. Then they got Manchester City.
So I'm gonna say this, everyone, and then it's the international break. Subscribe to Sarcasm City TV. Results are going to happen. Positive, negative, we'll happen to see. I don't expect my club to go undefeated. I'm going to take some losses. Y'all tune in and want to see my misery. That's cool. I'm going to talk about it.
There for that, 100%.
Yeah, of course. But I'm so ready. I'm so ready, and it's going to be fireworks. It's going to be, you know what? I'm actually going to put. I'm going to do this on the fly right now. I'm gonna have some graphics. I'm gonna have some fireworks. You're gonna want to tune in. You're not gonna want to miss this show, because when we talk about the upcoming fixtures, what's flawless? What's
Pops is saying FSG didn't spend nearly as much money because they believed in the fact that the clubs were supposed to be self-sufficient as outlined in the rules. But we all know that what happened there. And nephew says, yeah, losing becoming normal now. Innovator, yeah, he bleeds just like us. It's great, man. It was great. You know what I'm saying? That era of invincibility has been shattered. I love it.
There's never been an era of invincibility. I can't even say it.
Invincibility. There has been with C. That's a compliment.
No, but
you're telling me there wasn't an era of invincibility with City that you lot were going to win. All right, so it's just you then.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Inevitability that we are going to win. Yeah, I thought you meant not surrendering losses.
When I say invincibility, not necessarily not losing, it means not winning the Premier League.
I got you.
Of course, you can lose the odd game, but there was an era of invincibility that, one, you're not going to lose often, and two, you're not going to win major honors. It was like, City are probably going to win the league. There was more conversation about top four than who was winning the league.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah. So to see you now, you get what I'm saying, and wherever you are in the league, losses haven't.
I think I'm fifth. I'm fifth in the league right now.
Yeah, question. I think like 6. Questioning Pep, not you, but people questioning his lineups and stuff like that. Like, it's great to see.
Yeah, we got to do this now.
Tough, yeah, tough game. You lot got next, Alex. Oh, sorry, go on, carry. Oh yeah, Bournemouth. We'll be there. Semenyo got something for you lot. I can't wait for that.
Semenyo quality player.
Yeah, Semenyo got my guy. That's my guy, Riola, man. You know what I'm saying? That's my guy. That's my guy for right now.
Pray for him.
That's my guy.
Listen to this.
That's my guy for you.
Listen to this guy over here. Don't ruin another manager, Flawless. No, we pray for him not to go to United. Everyone, we don't.
Nah, man, I need Riola here, man. He ain't trying to see him in the same city. Pep, who?
All you do is
we're trying to see Dr.
managers.
You know what I'm saying? Dr. Octavius. You know,
all you guys do is ruin managers. We don't want that to happen.
We ruin. What manager did we ruin? Who?
Everybody. Who? Everybody.
Nah, don't say everybody. Name names. Let's dispel this myth right here.
Okay, everybody in the chat. Old school movie, Space Jam.
Child,
For whatever reason, when you touch Old Trafford, your footballing mental ability
he's not answering the question, people.
Goes away. I'm gonna answer the question.
All right, cool. We're gonna get there, man. Bland the plane.
Moyes went to Old Trafford.
Moyes just wasn't at the level. What did Moyes do after us? Was he successful after us?
Yeah, he won a Europa Conference League.
Okay, cool. And was he so how did we ruin him if he's been successful afterwards?
Because it took him a long time to overcome that. That's why.
Did it take him a long time?
Yeah, it took him a long time.
In regards to overcoming, how did it take him a long time?
The whole stigma, he wasn't ready for United. He wasn't ready for
United, as we see.
He was. You guys weren't patient enough. You guys did the same thing to Van Gaal. You guys did the same thing to Ten Hag.
Van Gaal, I give you, yes.
Well, you ain't giving me nothing. I took that one. And then
Van Gaal's right. Bear in mind, he left. He got a job in Spain straight after leaving Manchester United, by the way. He left United 22nd of April 2014 and joined Real Sociedad 10th of November 2014. Then had a poor record there. Then he went to Sunderland, even worse record there. Then he went to West Ham. Granted, won the Conference League. No, wait, was he at West Ham? Oh, shit. Wait, no, he's at 2 stints at West Ham. I think one was interim. But his second stint, quote unquote, was good.
Yeah,
so what are we talking about? And now he's at Everton where he's performing.
Now he's at Everton.
Maybe that's just his level where we got him from. So anytime he's gone back down to his level, he's performed well.
Oh my goodness, here we go.
Has he not? Tell me, is that incorrect?
Is it incorrect that he's at his level? I don't know if he's at his level.
Okay, so we've seen him once above his level and he failed.
It was too short of a window to actually say he failed. You guys have made a lot of managers look like they failed.
At Manchester United?
I don't think he was given enough time to actually show whether he could be successful or not.
So take the Premier League champions and then finish 7th is all right, cool. But you say he didn't finish the season. But where was he at anyway? So Van Gaal, I hear it. And who else did we ruin?
Well, you ruined the manager that gave you 2 trophies.
Who was it? Who? Name his name. Who?
Ten Hag.
What did Ten Hag do after us?
Wait, see why? That's my point.
No, you're saying we ruined him, so I'm.
No, but that's my point. When they go, what did he do? Space Jam analogy. You took away the footballing ability.
What did he do after us? I just need an answer to the question.
Nothing, because you took it from him.
So he didn't manage after us.
No, he couldn't manage the way he was accustomed to because you took away the footballing.
I didn't. No. Stop adding stuff. Why did he manage after us?
After you guys.
Yes.
After you guys.
Yeah.
Eventually.
How come Moyes was able to be successful but he wasn't?
Took him a while. It took him a while though.
It didn't take him a while. Moyes did exactly what Moyes did before here. What's the difference in Moyes at Everton than Moyes after us? Tell me the difference.
No. It's not about.
No. Tell me the difference. What's the difference between Moyes before Manchester United and Moyes after Manchester United?
Moyes after Manchester United had to get his abilities back because he didn't go right. If you leave United should be amazing on the resume. United should be like, okay, I'm going to another big, obviously not equal to United because you guys are United, but he should be able to go to.
Hey, say that again. Yours were United.
No, I'm not saying it again. But he should have been able to go to another club at a very high level and kick on. But no, after they leave United,
because he failed here, but he still went to a moderately sized club, I would say. He went to a respectable club.
I would say
Sociedad are a respectable club.
This is all going back to the manager.
So what club was he supposed to go? Give me a club size that he was supposed to go to after Manchester United. This is gonna be good.
Moyes should have.
What size of club should he have gone to after Manchester United?
At the time, maybe like a Spurs. Maybe he should have been able to go to like even like a Crystal Palace.
I don't think there's much difference between. Okay, I don't think there's much difference between Sociedad and Crystal Palace.
But it was almost like he was banished. It's almost like he had to get out of town.
There's no one banished him.
He went.
We're not moving the goalposts. You just said he should have went to someone like Crystal Palace. There's not much difference between Real Sociedad and Crystal Palace.
No. But the difference is he needs to get out of the country. The spotlight of United is bright. He was always going to be under the microscope. But
of course,
my Space Jam analogy holds true because when you go to United, something gets taken out of you. Something gets removed.
Right, it doesn't. You're just not it. And we just exposed that. That's all it is. Blame us.
I don't want the Bournemouth manager
to
get exposed.
Why do you
going
care
to
for
United.
Why do you care for Areola?
Because I don't want
Why,
him
no,
ruined.
don't answer the question. Why do you
the same way I didn't want Eze to go to Arsenal. I don't want them ruined.
Eze to Arsenal makes sense why you wouldn't want him to go there. Why don't you want Areola to come join Manchester? Why do you care for Areola?
I don't want his career getting ruined.
No, why do you care for? I'll ask the question again. Why do you care for Areola?
Because I like what he's doing. I like what he's doing over there.
Okay,
don't go and ruin it. Go to United.
Ain't nothing to do with you. So Bournemouth and Areola ain't.
No, I know. But sometimes I like what you're doing over there. Stay over there.
Yeah,
the same way.
Over there too. Same way we like what Glasner's doing. But what's that got to do with?
No, Glasner's another one. Don't. Huh? He's another one. Stay where you are.
So it's like I said. There's no manager who's been at the highest level came here, and we just exposed that you're not for this level, which is cool. No ruining of managers. We just exposed that you're not here. Because when you've actually dropped back down to your level, you've had success. Van Gaal we already knew about. I think he only had World Cup.
So
Moyes has had success since us. Ten Hag didn't, but Ten Hag's
so
terrible.
If your short list of managers, let me ask you this, Flawless. If your short list of managers happen to go to United and all fail, is it always, it's the manager?
Yes.
Or is there something that you need to accept about your club as being the one to ruin?
No, absolutely not, because more managers have failed here than succeeded. It's just this nonsense narrative that I dispel. Let me dispel. In the history of Manchester United, more managers have failed here than succeeded. In the history of, no one can, you lot have only been good for like the past 10 years. But any major club, this has happened at. It's facts though. You know what I'm saying? You lot ain't been a factor. How many league titles did you have before you got taken over?
2.
There we go then. That tells you all you need to know. The point is I'm making is more managers have failed at Manchester. Actually, scratch this. All successful clubs, in the most successful clubs in the Premier League and in the Champions League, including your lot, have had more managers who have failed than succeeded. More managers have failed at Manchester City than succeeded. In your history, I'm talking about.
Flawless, there's a correlation between managers succeeding and clubs spending money.
No, because we spent more money since Fergie's gone.
No. But before, hold on. I know you spent more since, but beforehand, when you want to talk about, you guys were just rubbish. There's a correlation between the managers that get all the.
Absolutely.
Right?
I don't think you can have sustained success without spending money at the highest level in football.
All right.
I think that's well known. That's why I don't dispute that. But the point I'm making is this myth about again, I'll repeat it. More managers have failed at Manchester United than succeeded. More managers have failed at Manchester City than succeeded. More managers have failed at Liverpool than succeeded, because what these clubs are looking for, in particular mentioned in United and Liverpool, is managers at the highest level. That's not David Moyes. That is not Ten Hag. That is not Van Gaal. That is not that version of Mourinho we had. That is not. That is not.
You know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do?
Fader games.
Not on this show. On a future show on this show. Like a future topic on this show, I'm going to deal with this. But I'm curious on how often you guys were going through managers.
When?
Before
Fergie.
Before your stint of winning, break. I'm curious how often.
I can tell you. You're talking about before Fergie.
Yeah, before Fergie.
Before Fergie, we ran through managers before Fergie. There was like between Sir Matt Busby and Fergie, there was like 6 or 7 managers.
And before Matt Busby,
there was again, I think 5 or 6.
And every these managers were getting 2 years. These managers were,
Very,
this is the homework I'm gonna.
you know what? I tell
No,
you
no,
now.
no, no, no. We're not doing it. No, we're not doing it now because I do have to go.
Now.
No, I do have to go. We're not doing it now. But it's going to be interesting to see how because again, I get it. Not the right manager moved on, but this whole exercise on what did these managers do after. Blah, I'm gonna do my homework.
Because I dispelled the myth. None of the managers we've
Vader,
let go of.
Vader games.
None of the managers who we've let go of succeeded at the highest level. If they were that good, they succeed at the highest level.
Okay, and we can do this. We can do the same homework on what the managers were like prior.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah,
I'm gonna do the homework. I'm not doing it now. Viewers, listen. Flawless.
You know how I know this? Because I've had this conversation before.
I know you've had the conversation about expelling managers, being not good enough. Okay, you're out the door. Yeah. But this angle about what did they do post United, that's what I'm going to look up. That's what I'm going to look up. Because you let some managers go. I'm curious on how short the interval was. But listen, bless everybody in the channel. The next time y'all see me, I'm going to be doing a show on my channel. But also, I'm going to try to link up with Flawless, maybe on a Q&A. We'll see what the results are like over the weekend. Long may the craziness continue in this league. It's good for the league. And any of you melting down week 9. You're showing me a lot. You're showing me a lot that you're melting down in week 9 of a season that's got 38 weeks in it. You're showing me a lot. That's all I'm gonna say. Flawless, chat, bless. I'm gonna catch you guys. Last I checked, my Blue Jays were winning. But
someone said 4-1 Jays. Yeah, Pop said it. 4-1 Jays.
Nice.
4-1.
Yeah. I gotta go represent. I like the Jays because they wear blue, and I'm actually a Montreal Expos, but that whole club's no longer in existence. But I like the blue. I like the blue. This red makes me feel. Ugh. But gotta rep the Canadians. Pops, have your agent talk to Flawless's agent, and then my agent will get in the mix. International breaks coming up. I keep getting all this feedback like, oh, we enjoyed that crossover show. When are you gonna do it again? So hopefully schedules can line up.
Like that. I'm a partner, yeah, man. We gonna sort something out, man.
Yeah,
I like you and Pops is great viewing, man. Like us content creators, yeah, it's fantastic.
You know, I gotta talk. I enjoy talking to Pop. Pops is balanced. You know what I mean? Barnes and Platinum. Those guys. Speaking of talking with chess and then changing their mind. This is why I can talk with Pop.
You got prayers for Crab because he going through it, man. You got prayers up for Crab. You going
listen. Crab just needs
a
nice cooked meal. Link up with his lady, he'll be all right.
No. But you know what? It's deserved because Crab talks so much shit. So I'm glad it happens to him. You know what I'm saying?
Barnes too. Barnes too. Barnes is lucky.
I'm like you. I'm defense for Barnes. Pretty much leaves me alone, whereas Crab will attack. So I'm just making sure, you know, like Barnes and Pops don't.
Barnes leaves you alone. You know, listen.
They leave me alone, whereas Crab is out for me.
So you know I got the show. I got CIA. So there's agents out there. Agents be telling me, yo. Man's talking unprovoked about you, Vader. Like, what did you do? What did you say? I'm like, what? And I gotta tune in and hear what Barnes gotta say. So listen.
Nah, you is deserved. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Yo, wind up merchant. So I hear it, man.
I can't have all these titles. I'm one or the other. I'm GLE. I can't be the one.
You could be a gaslighter and a wind up merchant.
The only time I wind up is Carnival or Caravana out here in Toronto. Relax with that. Everybody, bless. I'm gonna catch you guys. Flawless is the guy. Subscribe, hit the like button.
Subscribe to my guy Vader, people. Subscribe to Vader's channel. The link's underneath in the description. Big up Vader every single time, man. Blessings. Shout out to Vader, man. That's my done right there, man. Shout out to Vader. Yes, but yeah, Pops, you see it. For those that don't know, I'll just be like, yo, big up to the OGs, and Crab will just crash on me in the group chat for no reason. Be like, yo, you're gonna wind up thing, and all this. I'm like, yo, what's going on? Like. Man didn't say anything. I'll just literally be like, yo, big up in the chat. And Crab will just be on my case. I'll be like, I don't even say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is. Constantly. Pops is there. He sees it in the group chat. But all right, people. It's Northside Live, right? We're going to redirect over to my G Northside, man. We're going to head over there. I'm not sure who he's got on stream or what he's doing. I see it's titled Celebra and Martinelli out, but shout out Northside every single time. I send him over there. Seaward, when I see you here more often, I will do. You know what I'm saying? I said Platinum's about to be thrown out the boat. He's going to be gone. All right, let me double check, make sure these lot are not around. If they're not around, what's it called? Because I was going to try to run clubs or something, but I don't think that man them are about. So, yeah. We're going to close out, people. Don't forget, subscribe to the Sarcasm City TV Extra YouTube channel, people. Sarcasm City TV Extra YouTube channel. Make sure. Subscribe. Hey, Seaward, when I see you here more regular, I will, like in the chat, should I say then? You may be watching, but I don't remember you in the chat like that on an often basis. So when I see you more often in the chat, then boom. That's how everyone got mod status. It's like, oh yeah, I see you in the chat all the time. You're probably watching, but I just don't see you in the chat. That's all. But when I see you in the chat, I got you. Because do you know what? The mods are on job, actually. It's one thing I say about Sarcasm City TV. Shout out to the mods, man. I only big you lot up at the end. I'm with the extended shout out, man. Shout out to the mods. Because you lot are on job. And I do see you lot here often as well, man. So big up to the mods. And yes, prayers for Jamaica, man. Prayers for Jamaica. Hope everybody's good out there. Anyone who's got family out there, etc., etc. So yeah, prayers for Jamaica. I need to ring my aunt and make sure she's good. Or over family out there as well. Make sure subscribe to Sarcasm City TV Extra YouTube channel, people. You see it there on the screen. Links in the title. Premier League, Champions League, La Liga, NBA, UFC, boxing watch-alongs, all over there on the Sarcasm City TV Extra YouTube channel. Again, that's Premier League watch-alongs, Champions League watch-alongs. NBA's back, so NBA regular season watch-alongs as well. La Liga watch-alongs, UFC, boxing, plus more, Sarcasm City TV Extra. Make sure you subscribe to the gaming channel, Sarcasm City TV, where Pro Clubs is going on. I will be starting a career mode soon at some point as well, probably international break. And this show, all the other shows on the channel are available on all audio platforms, Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud, etc., etc. That's Spotify, that's iTunes, SoundCloud, all watch all platforms, people, all audio platforms, YouTube Music as well. So please go to Spotify, type in Sarcasm City TV, follow 5-star, or same with iTunes, Apple Podcasts. Yes, in regards to tomorrow, shows tomorrow, people, or today technically, because it's gone past midnight. Sarcasm City TV Extra YouTube channel will start 30 minutes before kickoff. Liverpool versus Crystal Palace, Carabao Cup 4th round watch along. So that's Liverpool versus Crystal Palace, Carabao Cup 4th round watch along. It won't be here on the main channel. That's Sarcasm City TV Extra. Then we are back here, Sarcasm City TV main channel, 11 p.m. UK time, Sarcasm City Sports Q&A. So I'll be back with the gang, answering questions from the chat, hopefully talking about Liverpool exiting the Carabao Cup. And then following that, 12:30 a.m. UK time, I did say I was going to make this show twice a week. Premier League Podcast Yardman edition, people. So the Yardman show is now twice a week. So not only do you get it on weekends, normally on Saturdays, you also get it midweeks on Wednesdays as well. So Wednesdays, Saturdays, people. That is Wednesdays and Saturdays. You now get the Yardman show, people, as well. Yes, Javon will be there. Lex will be there. Obviously, Kaneki's over in Yard. So with the hurricane and everything that's going on, he's working tirelessly. So he's obvious. Like I said, we all know what's going on in Jamaica. So that's why Kaneki's not been around. But Javon will be there. He confirmed. Lex will be there. He confirmed as well. I'm guessing you're saying that, nephew, because they lost to Sunderland, number 1. And number 2, they play tomorrow as well. They got Wolves. But I presume you want them to win because it's Wolves. So I presume you want Chelsea to win. Well, hopefully, I don't know, we get a Wolves win, Chelsea lose, Crystal Palace win, Liverpool lose. And then the rest, I'm going to get less for, to be honest. The rest of it, oh yeah, Swansea City as well. And Brighton. I tell a lie, man. And Spurs. There we go. So I need a Swansea win, a Brighton win, Crystal Palace win, a Wolves win, Tottenham Hotspur win. That's what I'm hoping for. Hopefully I'll go 5-5. But anyways, we're closing out Sarcasm City TV raid in Northside chat. And this has been the Manchester United, Manchester City podcast. Mandem United pod meets the Mandem City pod live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in. Again, Sarcasm City TV raid in Northside chat.